doing? What y'all eating? What's up? How y'all doing? It's like every time I go live, I feel like I haven't been live in a long time, so we can skip the casualties and me saying, "Oh, I haven't been live." Da 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 da. What's up though? Hey. All right. So look, I wanted to do either a Q&A or just answering questions. I think y'all probably gonna want the Q&A though. And I'm down for it. So if you guys want to request a live, you can, and I'll try to accept people. Oh, on StreamYard, I have to give you the link. So I'm gonna put the link in the comments on Facebook and in YouTube, and feel free to join. How y'all doing? Yeah, I just got out of a meeting. It was like a course thing. I was like, let me go live. Let me talk to them. What they doing? What y'all doing? What y'all eat for lunch? I am so hungry. Yeah, hold on. Why I say swipe on TikTok? I don't know. Okay, look. How can you remove a charge off after missing the verification window? So charge offs are not really like the verification window for charge offs is not important. That's more so for collections. With charge offs, they are hard to remove because it is still with the original creditor. So you have to keep that in mind when you are challenging them. Oh, shoot, I forgot. Okay, wait. Okay, so you have to keep that in mind when you're challenging it. And rice cakes and peanut butter, that's what I need to eat. That's what I need to eat because I've been doing real good. I got a little chicken wrap here or whatever. What score you said you need to have to apply for an American Express? So it's no set score. I never like claim a score that you need because American Express doesn't care about score. You can have a 700, you can have an 800, and you can still be denied for an American Express card. It's more so about your profile. So like before you apply for an American Express card, I would absolutely recommend that you don't have any late payments within the last 12 months, 18 months if that's possible for you, but at the very least 12 months because they're definitely going to look at that. On all of your current credit card accounts, you need to make sure that your utilization is low. I don't know why my voice is dry because I've been talking too much today. What's the best credit card for travel expenses? My favorite one is the Amex Platinum or the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Hi. Hey, Ashley. Shauna, my credit has went down tremendously. I'm so sad. What happened? What you do? Girl, what is going on? What you do? What did you do? I got my first Amex Gold card yesterday. What other card should I apply for? First of all, congratulations. And since you already got the gold card, I would probably recommend either the blue everyday card from American Express or what other card would I recommend? It really depends on what you spend, but like what you use your money for. Do you travel? Do you travel? Looking forward to seeing you at Invest Fest. Yes. Oh, I should have put that on the screen. Actually, if you guys are in Atlanta or will be in Atlanta August 5th through the 7th, I will be at Invest Fest. The lineup is crazy. I should pull it up. The lineup is crazy. The lineup is I just can't. Every time I look at it, I'm like, how is my name on the same flyer as these people? Like, wow. Wow. Just so freaking grateful. But hold on, let me pull it up. Just so grateful. It just don't make sense. I'm just like, wow. Steve Harvey, Charlemagne, Earn Your Leisure. Um, I'm missing hella names. It's hell. I need to pull it up. Yeah, I'll be there. So if you are in Atlanta or gonna come to Atlanta, it's August 5th through the 7th. The tickets are on sale right now. So go ahead and get that. I know I need to pull it up. I don't have it queued up. I don't have it queued. That's the problem. I'm gonna get it before the live end. Thank you for that home webinar. It helped me tremendously. Glad your page came up. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. And I wish you well on your home journey process. The market is stressful, but it's still people are still buying homes. People are still buying homes. Yeah, my keyboard has been acting crazy. I ain't trying to. I'm gonna ignore that. What does it mean when one credit bureau takes something off and another does not? It doesn't mean anything other than that one credit bureau that did take it off found that they either did not have enough information to to legally validate or verify the debt. And maybe the other one did. So you just have to continue to follow up with the other one, the other credit bureaus that didn't delete it. Continue to press them. It's not unusual. It actually is more common for something to be deleted off one bureau and not all three at the same time. I'm trying to get this flyer, y'all, so I can just put it up real quick. Hold on. Where is it at? Where is it at? Let me see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Is anybody noticing how Community Bank and Synchrony Bank are closing accounts left and right? Oh, they have always been known for that. Always. That's their stilo. That is not, it's not something that just started happening. They have done that for a while. Especially since the pandemic, they really started going hard on it. All right, I'm gonna bring it up on YouTube real quick. Why does it always do this? Okay, whatever. What Amex should you apply for first? I think the easiest Amexes to get you in the door is like the gold or the blue cash every day or the gray one, the gray and silver one. I keep forgetting that name, but the gray and silver one, or honestly one of the Delta Sky Miles cards, which is really good cards, especially if you fly Delta. I have Navy Federal. I have a Navy Federal card and use it for every day. What card do you recommend for travel and everyday luxury shopping? So for travel, I definitely recommend the Amex Platinum or the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Those are, in my opinion, the top 2 travel cards in the world, just because of all of the benefits that it comes with. Like, you have access to the most airport lounges. They give you TSA pre-check, where they give you the credit to pay for those. You, of course, still have to go through that process, but I think they're the best cards. They give you 5 times the reward points on travel purchases. You can use those points for flights. You can use them for hotels, for rental cars. Like, the list goes on. So those cards are tailored towards travelers. So I will look into that. Should I apply for another? Ooh, your question left. How do I get a Navy card? You got to have Navy Federal first. You got to be approved to be a member with them. You got to have some sort of affiliation with the military, whether that's you or someone in your immediate family. It could be your grandparents. They could have passed away and you can still be eligible for it. So you just have to have some sort of affiliation with the military, either branch. It doesn't have to be just Navy, because a lot of people think it's just Navy. No, it's any branch of military. I know absolutely nothing about credit. Where should I start? I really like this question. I kind of feel like I wish I would have had a presentation queued up for this question, because I'm not going to be able to do this justice. But the question is, I know absolutely nothing about credit. Where should I start? I think that if you don't know anything about credit, the first thing that you should do is take credit boot camp. Shameless plug, because it really is a very informative start guide on what credit is, how to start it, how to navigate it. But to answer your question in an immediate sense, you need a credit card. So if you just are trying to establish a credit score, you're going to need an account reporting for at least 6 months before you are going to be able to establish a credit score. And I would recommend that your first account is a credit card, personally. And then your second account can be like a short-term installment. So it can be an installment that has under 36 months of promised payments. So you wouldn't get a car as your first account. I would more so get, like I said, a credit card and like a small loan, whether that's a pledge loan through your bank or credit union, or like a self loan, which is the same thing as a pledge loan, but it's just through self. So that's where you start. If you haven't already started building your credit, no matter who is listening right now, always try to start with a credit card. Like, always. That's one of my biggest regrets, and one of the things that I wish I can catch more people from doing before they do it, which is getting a long-term installment before a credit card. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. What's your opinion on Self? I really like Self. I like their loan because it's the perfect short-term installment. It's a year, or you can choose the 2-year option. They report to all 3 credit bureaus. Their fee is very minimal. So you're paying into a savings account, and then at the end of that year or 2 years, they will give you your money back. So you are literally saving and building credit at the same time. So it's a win-win for me. Not only that, after you're done with that loan, then they'll give you an option of getting their secure card. So it's literally a win-win. I just put the link in the chat on Facebook and YouTube. If you guys want to click that and come join, I'll be doing just like the regular Q&As that we normally do. You can come up and you can request to join and come up and ask a personal question about your credit. Y'all can do it on Instagram too. I don't know how to do TikTok. It always messes me up. What is the flyer posted? I know I need to put it up. Okay. I'm gonna airdrop it to myself real quick. It's gonna freeze me for about 10 seconds. Bear with me. All right. Let me put it up. In YouTube, my computer is acting stupid, but I'm gonna see if it'll let me. Y'all can't really see the whole flyer on there, but it is what it is. Hold on, let me put it up real quick. Because we gotta talk about that. Hold on. Which one is it? Y'all can't see that. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see it on TikTok, but I'll just go over it really quick. And let me just try one more time. Please work. Please work, StreamYard. StreamYard be tripping. That's the only thing. Like, I really like it. It's always something. Hold on, y'all. It is checked. So what's up? Okay, whatever. So, anyways, InvestFest is basically the Coachella of financial literacy. It is so many people. There will be so many people there teaching, and it's literally just a financial literacy event, an entire festival. It's like Coachella, but just you're learning about finances. The headliners are Steve Harvey, Rick Ross, Charlamagne the God, Earn Your Leisure, Wall Street Trapper, 19. Listen, it's so many damn names. I'm just gonna read like the top ones is Steve Harvey, Rick Ross, Charlamagne, Earn Your Leisure. You got MG the Mortgage Guy, you got Kiana, you got Milano, you got so many people. Terrence J, like so the Budgetnista. So many freaking people, and you got me. I will be there. I will also be there. I will be there, which is like I said, it's just crazy seeing my name on the same flyer as those people. Like that's so damn crazy. Hold on, let me but I'll post it on Instagram. It's August 5th through the 7th in Atlanta. How you take this picture off? I'm gonna post it on Instagram. What's the best Navy Federal card to get? All Navy Federal cards are really good to get. They're really all of them. You really can't go wrong. And even if you can't get approved for one of their, like, I guess, premier credit cards that gives you a really nice limit, don't sleep on their secure card, because Navy Federal is the type of bank that really, really, really cares about relationship, really cares about the relationship that you've built with them. So you want to make sure that you protect that, and you want to make sure you explore all of the different products that they offer. Like you're gonna find some of the best rates in the world with Navy Federal, whether that's a car loan, a home loan, a credit card. They just are known for their extremely amazing interest rates as well as high limits and their requirements. Their credit requirements is very lenient compared to like other banks. So if you can't get Navy Federal, get them. No, I don't recommend filing FTC claims. Not if it's not real fraud. No way. I got the black card. What are your thoughts on it? Like the Centurion card? I mean, yeah, that card is, of course, so many people's goals. Me personally, I don't know. Let me ask you a question. Do you think it's worth the fee? Do y'all know the annual fee on a Centurion card is like $10,000? $10,000 for the Centurion card. I'll say this. What card I want, y'all know I love American Express. I love American Express, but I don't want their premier card. I don't want the Centurion card. I would much rather get the City Reserve, I think it's called. The names are probably off, but the City's premier card, I think theirs is worth it. You think it's worth it? See, the credit limit don't excite me. And well, it's not a credit. It's not a limit on that card. And that's also why it doesn't excite me, because it's kind of just like, what's the point? You could do the same. Well, I just kind of feel like I will probably be able to do the same with the platinum card as I can a Centurion. It's going to be a lot cheaper. It's that $10,000. I just don't know how I would justify that. And the reward structure to me is not anything. And what I care about on credit cards is the reward structure. That's all I care about is the reward structure. If you don't have a good reward structure, I will not be swiping your card, because I need points. Because for the record, I don't even think the Platinum's reward structure is that good. It's only good if it comes to traveling, which that's what I like it for. But as far as my everyday spending, I'm not going to pull out a Platinum card at Target, or I'm not going to use my Platinum card at Starbucks or whatever like that. Like, nah, it's not happening. I'll definitely use the gold though. I'll use the Amex Gold. I'll use the Chase. My favorite 3 credit cards right now is the American Express Gold card, the Chase Sapphire Preferred, not the Reserve, but the Preferred, which is their mid-tier card, by the way, and the Citi Custom Cash. Those are my favorite cards right now, because first of all, gas. With the way gas set up, the custom cash comes into play, because they give you what, 5% cash back. All right, I'm gonna bring someone up. Hey, hold on, let me fix this thing. Hey, is it Andrea? How you doing?
Sorry, I stepped away for a second. I had my glasses on. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Doing well. So I had a question. I just bought my DIY kit.
Okay.
I'm very excited to get started. I actually got laid off in 2019. Couldn't get a job for a year. All of my credit.
Due to COVID?
Huh?
Was it due to COVID?
No, actually, my company closed.
Okay.
All my credit, everything gone. Everything's charged off. So now I'm trying to, dig out the hole. Yeah. So I noticed one of the factual disputes you said was multiple charge-offs reported like every month on the credit report.
Payment history on a charge-off account, yeah.
Okay. Now, can they report the charge-off every month for 6 months, and then after that they can't?
Unless there's an account status change. So if you paid it, of course they have to report that you paid it. So that would cause a change in the account status. Okay. But if you didn't do anything and they didn't do anything in terms of selling the account or anything, it should be a dead account.
Okay. So there could be 6 charge-offs, and then that 7th one they put too many.
So I was just gonna say that 7th one, I have seen that the credit bureaus are real iffy about that, because some will say, well, technically it starts 30 days. You have to give it 30 more days. So the 7th one is questionable, but I'll say the 8th. Start at the 8th.
Okay, got it. Because there's like
are they doing that to you?
Them on there, huh?
They doing that to you? When was it? In 2019.
And it'll be like through 21 that they still are reporting charge-offs.
What company is it?
Well, it's like 8 credit cards. It's like 8 cards.
Wait, they're all doing
that? So some of them have like charge-offs like 4 times, and then some of them have there's at least half of them are reporting charge-off.
Yeah, you need to get on it, because right now, I don't know if you're applying for anything, but right now, if you are applying for anything, those charge-offs are going to look more recent than they are. And of course, you don't want that. So
the only credit card I could get was that Credit One. Unfortunately, that's subprime card. But
I have an Indigo. So I don't even think the totem pole goes lower than Indigo, and I still have it. So I get it, but how are you doing with that card?
It's fine. I mean, there's only a $400 limit on it, so it's not. I use it to get gas, and that's it.
Okay, so how long have you had that card?
Probably about a year now, and I did a self account at the same time. So I had all the accounts since then. Since I've been back to work, I'm paid never late.
Okay,
but because I have so many derogatory accounts, and they look like they're recent, even though they're not.
Yeah, it's messing up your credit. So let me ask you a question. Since 2019, you haven't had any other late payments?
No.
It's 2020. Okay, yeah, I'm tripping. It is 2022. Yeah. So have you tried to apply now that you've had a year of Credit One? Have you tried to apply for like a traditional card, like maybe Capital One, Discover, even Citi?
I'm too scared. I'm too scared to do the hard inquiries and all that.
That is the you know hard inquiries are the least of the worries. Like truly, they don't like whatever. Though because you much rather build credit than worry about the inquiry because building credit is going to cause your score to increase well over what an inquiry could ever do to your credit profile. You know what I mean? So don't ever prioritize your inquiries over building credit ever. But what I will say is because you said that you had one credit card and then you had the self account, so you basically you have 2 active trade lines or had.
Yes.
You need another credit card. That's the thing, because you don't have, being that you had all those charge offs and then you only have one active account pretty much because I don't know if it ended or probably is going to end.
Just ended and I just signed up for a new one.
Okay, so you're going to have that, but you do need another credit card. You do. Okay. I wouldn't get another subprime card. So like if you can't get approved for a traditional one, I will absolutely wait. Do you have any collections? Did they send any of them to collection?
Yes.
Who Capital One? Did you have Capital One?
Mm-hmm. They filed suit twice. I settled those. I didn't go to court. I settled.
Okay, so they're settled.
Yeah, but before I saw your stuff, so I didn't know that I need to send page and delete letters.
No, you don't have to settle with Capital One because Capital One is gonna sue. So you know.
Yeah, they definitely did. Yeah, they definitely did that. Is it too late to send letters to ones that I've settled to see if they'll delete them?
You can try. I'm gonna be honest. After you've paid them, they don't really have any incentive to, let me delete it. You know what I mean? You can try. I've seen it happen. It's just rare. I will be honest. I think your focus should be on, because those are settled now. You know what I mean? If a lender pulls your credit, they're settled. So there's nothing else that you can do about those. I will focus on trying to tick away at some of those charge-off accounts by challenging them factually. But of course, you still have to start with the first round first,
Yes.
Good. So challenge those factually, because even if you get one removed or two, it's better than nothing. And you need another credit card. You have to have something else, some more substance on your profile to counter 2019. So you got to show creditor, because if a creditor pull your report right now, they're just going to say, okay, she had a hard time in 2019. First of all, that was during COVID. Well, it was right before COVID, but whatever.
It was right before COVID.
Yeah, she had a hard time in 2019. What has she done since? Like, is her current financial situation better than 2019? By you only having one account, they're not going to look at it that way. You know what I mean? So you need to have at least 2. I want to say 3, but we can piggyback. We can piggyback into that.
Okay.
2 is fine, but definitely more than 1. Definitely.
Well, I do have Navy Federal, so I guess maybe I'll just apply for and see even if it's a secure card.
Absolutely. Even if you get a Navy Federal, because let me tell you, Navy Federal is one of the best secure cards to get, because if you do right by them, they will absolutely work with you and offer you other products. Like they are an amazing bank to of course, be in their good graces. So get it, even if you do have to get a secure card, it's worth it. It's worth it.
Okay. What other cards do you recommend?
Since if you didn't have Navy Federal, I would have recommended the Citi secured one. And then after you get another credit card and have it for at least 6 months, that's when I want you to start applying for mid-tier cards like the Citi Double Cash or the Custom Cash are really good cards. You want to get in with Chase Freedom Unlimited and the Freedom Flex, amazing. Just look both of them up to compare them, because they literally are both really good. It's just going to, based on what you spend your money on, you're going to know which one, okay, that one fits me more. But 4 amazing cards that are literally still some of my favorite cards. No matter what credit card I get, I still find myself going back to the Custom Cash. I still find myself going back to the Sapphire Preferred. So, yeah.
All right. I think that was my only question. Thank you.
Actually, if they're reporting it like that, you do have to, like I always say, you got to be for your credit report, because just because we have these consumer laws, the credit bureaus ain't looking out for us. So we got to be on it ourselves. But
actually, I noticed like they'll put at the bottom in the comments, transferred or sold to another debt collector. If they don't have the date though, like it just says transferred or sold.
So it wouldn't have the date in like the remarks, the comment section, but it should have, every charge off has to have a date of last activity. Has to. So I will check that for sure, because that is something that I often see as well with charge-offs, and has been the cause of me getting a lot of charge-offs deleted, just because it failed to either report a date of last activity, or it was an incorrect date of last activity because the credit bureaus were reporting it, differently. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm excited to send my round 1 letters.
Yes, I'm excited. Definitely keep us updated for sure, because
I will.
those. But yeah, you have an amazing day though.
Thank you. You too.
All right, bye. Let me see. I just put the link in the comment, y'all. Who barely give increases? Why is my Instagram live not working? What is going on? It's like froze. I know. I see y'all comment said the Instagram cut. It's like freezing. I have no idea. I'm gonna try one more time. Who barely increased? No internet connection. Now how is that? How is that? How could I not have internet connection? Let me see. Yeah, you just click the link that I just put in the chat to join it. Right here. But you're gonna have to click it in the comments. Just click that and then you can join it. Chase barely give increases. Oh baby, you ain't behaving right then. Chase gives increases. Chase and American Express and Citi gives the most increases, with Amex being the first, Chase, and then Citi. Chase give increases though. Now, one thing about it though, they are Chase, Citi, and Amex, the trifecta. They're considered premier credit card companies, right? So with being considered a premier credit card company, you got to know that they're not going to entertain nothing if you don't use their card. And using it means more than just once or twice a month. You know what I mean? I always recommend that you at least have 10 to 15 transactions a month, a billing cycle. Let me go back. Let me see. 10 to 15 a billing cycle. What is going on with Instagram? All right, hold on, y'all. My bad. Because I don't know what's going on with Instagram. All right. U.S. Bank, 0% interest for 21 months. Did all my home repairs with it. What, like a loan you're talking about? Hey, San B. I can't hear you. You muted.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Shonda?
How
Pretty
you
good.
doing? Thank you. How you doing?
Pretty good. So my question is, I received a letter from Convergent.
Okay.
And I made a mistake and I sent it to I guess their return mail only.
Mm-hmm.
I sent it certified.
Okay.
And what they did was they denied it. And by the time it did come back to my house, it was like after the date or whatever. So I still took a picture.
Okay.
And I recertified it to the correct address. And that was like last week. So what happened was a couple of days ago, I noticed, I think it was yesterday, either yesterday or the day before.
Okay.
Convergent put it on my credit report. So I haven't checked to see if they've received that letter yet. So how do I go about that?
It's sticky because they can technically say that you didn't get your letter in time within that dunning period, right? And then now that it's touched your credit report, the fight is no longer directly with the agency. To be honest, is more so, with the credit bureaus, having them conduct a full investigation. So I would, as soon as possible, send the credit bureaus a bureau reinvestigation letter, which is just a round 1 letter. Send them that ASAP for just that collection.
Okay. Yes, because so I also sent TransUnion because I sent TransUnion the second letter telling them that I disagreed with their and they sent me a letter telling me to contact the creditor. So what I did was I did the method of verification, the third letter that you had up there telling them, 15 days.
I'm confused. Because wait, so the account didn't just touch your credit report?
No. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's the second issue.
Now you know I'm one track minded. We gotta go step. Wait, where we at? Okay, now wait. Give what's going on?
Okay, so with convergence, so I basically got I basically have to start the process all over with them because of the Dunning period, correct?
Right, because they just put that on your credit report, right?
Right. Yes,
okay.
And they only put that on Experian.
Okay,
They didn't do that with TransUnion.
Maybe on its way to the other ones though.
Okay,
depending.
So
conversion typically reports to all three, but we don't know.
Okay.
But what was it? What were you talking about with the other account? So
with TransUnion, they sent me a letter after I sent them the second letter asking them on telling them that I disagree with everything. They sent me a letter in return telling me to contact the creditors because they basically verified everything.
And it's a collection or a charge off?
No. This is everything with TransUnion on their re-investigation.
Right, I know. I'm saying, what are you challenging with them?
A couple of I think I got about 5 or 6 different things.
Is it collections, charge offs?
Yes, collections and charge offs.
Did you separate those?
In the first letter I did.
You gotta say no. It's a whole process. When you put them grouped on one letter, it has to follow grouped on the other letters as well. So you gotta keep that group. That's very important because that can mess up your whole investigation.
Oh, okay. Because a lot of them has disappeared off of
That's
TransUnion.
Good. Okay, that's great.
Yeah, so a lot of them has disappeared. So I think it was like one collection that I put on with the charge-offs. It was only like one. So
I like to keep them separate for sure. Because I've noticed the difference with the success rate of getting them deleted when you put charge-offs on one letter and then collections on one letter. I've noticed a huge difference. So I'm gonna be honest, you may need to just start all over because you got me confused. The credit bureau is probably confused. I'm confused as hell because I don't know what you challenging, who you challenging. First of all, who are the original creditors? Let's start there.
Oh shoot, I don't know. I think Southwest. I'm not at home, so I can't see it. But okay. So I have WebBank, Fingerhut, WebBank. What is that? WebBank, Fingerhut, WebBank, Geddington, 2 First Premiers. Those are all charge-offs, and a Credit One is actually Credit One sold the account.
I was just the Credit One who did they sell it to? Do you know?
Midwest. They had a nerve to email me.
Like Millen, I was gonna say, sheesh. Okay.
Yeah.
Millen.
Yeah. Midland people.
Settle
with them.
You're gonna have to settle with Millen. I'm gonna be honest. You're gonna have to settle with Millen because they're gonna sue you.
It's only like I think one of them is like 13. Wait, yeah. No, one of them is 900 and the other is like 600.
Okay, so it depends because really it honestly depends, but those are not considered like large to them. So maybe they won't sue you, but I mean that's what they're known for. So just keep be on the lookout for that, especially now that you're challenging them, and you might need to settle that. I'm gonna be honest, but with the first Premier accounts, because I'm still confused because the third round was the method of verification, but did you ever factually dispute those charge-offs? Like, have you?
Yes, I sent the first letters to TransUnion, and so after they did, because I started everything in like April, at like mid-April,
right?
And so they sent me an updated credit report in mid-May, telling me that this was deleted, this was deleted, this was deleted.
Okay.
Okay, right.
That's
And
good.
so the next one that I did was I turned around and I told them that I disagreed. I sent that.
Ooh. B. Chat. What? Okay. Join again, and then I'll add you back up. Hey, Key. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, good.
Okay, how can I help you, girl? What's going on?
Okay, so I was trying to think of how I'm gonna let you know so y'all make sense.
Okay.
Okay, so in 2020, I applied for like the COVID-19 rental assistance.
Okay.
So I ended up getting approved for 2 months. They'll pay for 2 months of my rent, but apparently they had issues with my landlord submitting the paperwork and all that. So I moved out in November, and I got an email from my caseworker from the rental assistant stating that I wasn't eligible because my landlord never finished the paperwork and da da da. So I had a balance owed to my apartment since I wasn't able to pay those 2 months.
Right.
So the balance ended up being like 3,500. So I really just was like, forget it. I'm just forget about everything and hopefully it goes away. But no, I know it don't work like that. But what? So so my mom, she let me know that I needed to get back in touch with these people and find this out because my apartments ended up sending it over to collections in December of 2020.
Do they ever
So
evict you, or is it just a balance that you owe them?
it's just a balance.
Okay.
It was just a balance.
Okay.
So I ended up getting in contact with them last week. I did a letter of appeal with the rental assistance, and the case manager let me know that it was actually paid a week after they sent it to collections. So they actually
after
paid.
they sent it to collections.
So after they sent it to collections, they actually paid my balance off, and I spoke to my old apartments, and they said that yes, they did pay it off, but it was still a $600 balance. So I was like, but it's still showing on my credit report that 3,500 was sent to collections. So I asked her, could she update the balance or something? She said she'll email them and update the balance, and I was just trying to see, is there something I can do? Because it's still showing at 3,500, and I was trying to see, can I dispute that, or should I just let them update the balance? Like, what?
How long has it been since like this conversation happened?
This week, actually, this week.
Oh,
so I emailed everybody like.
Okay, so changes
Monday until yesterday.
Oh, so changes typically can take up to 30 days, 30 to 60 days, really. But what I would do is request that they send me a I don't know, are you emailing them or phone? Your
email.
Email? So I mean, I would screenshot the email that, yeah, we received the payment, and I would send that to the credit bureaus as well.
Okay.
Would absolutely send that. Yeah, I would send that for sure. And, just explain, hey, this balance has been satisfied. Here is, a screenshot from the company directly, etc. They said that they would be contacting you, etc. So I would definitely still send that.
Okay. So go ahead and would they be validating the debt? Because I was on Marquia Live yesterday as well, and she told me to do a debt validation as well, or so just do basically what you said. Just go ahead and send them the emails.
Well, so it depends on what your goal is, because I thought so. You're just wanting them to update the balance, right, to reflect the payment that has been received.
Right.
So that's what I would request from the credit bureaus after you get that balance updated. And a debt validation is already on your credit report. So I wouldn't recommend that. I would recommend, if you are going to challenge it, going through and starting with first round bureau reinvestigation, because it's already on your credit report. The Dunning period has passed. The debt validation, I would not send that at this time. I would send, like I said, that bureau reinvestigation letter though. But first, you want to get the balance updated because they did receive that payment.
Okay, and as far as it like messing with like my scores or anything, should I get it like deleted? Should I do like a pay to delete? Because it's gonna be a $600 balance left. So should I do like a pay to a delete, or what should I do with that?
What collection agency is it with?
I have no idea. I'm not sure if I can't move off of this, can I?
You don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
You can try. I won't hang up. Like, try. You can try. I'll just answer questions while you look. You can swipe up, and I'll just leave you in here real quick.
Okay, I swiped off.
I
Let me
still
go
hear you.
to
So you good.
experience. Okay, cool.
How should I pay
One
the
second.
bill monthly for good standing? Are you referring to like to have on-time payments or a low utilization? How long should I wait to request a credit limit increase with Amex? Every 91 days. Wait 91 days and then ask them. What card do you recommend? City Double, Amex Everyday, or Amex Gold? That's a hard choice. City. I would say the City Double because the City Double is an actual credit card and the Gold is a charge card. So a lot of people don't realize that when they get the American Express Gold card, it's not a credit card, it's a charge card. So you don't have a preset limit. And also your balance is due every single month. So that's not the credit card to carry a balance on, which is why it's the perfect secondary credit card. You know, the perfect everyday spender where you know that whatever you're spending on that card, you are going to be able to cover within the same billing cycle, right? That's amazing for that. And it's a point multiplier. Like the Amex Gold is going to be probably like one of the best cards to like rack up points, you know. So yeah, I would say the City Double if you already don't have a set like credit card, go-to credit card, and then I would also get the Gold. You talk about multiple cards with multiple companies a lot. Do you recommend that? Absolutely. Yeah. I don't recommend ever being just loyal to one bank or financial institution ever. Yeah. I have cards with all major banks. And that's the only way that's really the only way you're going to be able to really, really, really multiply your money, multiply like your limits and stuff. Just being loyal to one company, you'll be stuck with $30,000 and that's it. Not that anything is wrong with that, but you can just get more by going with other companies. My bad, girl. I'm listening.
No, you good. Okay. It only said National Credit System. I'm not sure.
Oh, NCS. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I would dispute. They ain't never really been a real big headache, to be honest. Like I would dispute. I mean, I would ask them for a paper delete. So I would say, hey,
you said credit.
NCS, right? Didn't you say National Credit System? Okay, yeah. I would ask them for a pay to delete. I would say if you owe them $600, I would be like, hey, I have $150. Will you accept this? You know, if they don't, you know, they may say, no, we can't accept nothing under 300. But if they're going to delete it, it's worth it.
Okay, perfect. Okay. I think I definitely got the answers I needed.
Sure. You don't got no more questions? Good.
No, because I mean, after the pay to delete, after that.
Because I feel like you have enough. Did I confuse you?
Because okay, you said after they update the balance to the 600, I do the pay to delete whatever they accept, and after it's deleted, I think I'm good.
I'm gonna be honest, I would do them at the same time. I wouldn't even wait until after they update it. You can really just do because you're dealing with the collection agency directly with asking them for a pay to delete, and then for the update and balance, you're dealing with the bureaus. So I would be doing them at the same time. So yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right. Well, you have an amazing day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You too.
All right. Let's see. Hey, Ro or Kes.
Kes. Okay. Popped in there kind of quick on me. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. And before we get started, I just want to say you are such a blessing to everybody. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping everybody, you know, because I know you're doing it out the goodness of your heart. Not many would do what you're doing. So I definitely want you to know how appreciated you are.
Thank you. Oh, y'all be making me blush. It's so embarrassing. Thank you so much. No, I do because I love it. So it's not a hobby. It's not a job for me. It's more so a hobby. So thank you for tuning in because I couldn't do it if y'all wasn't here. So thank you.
Okay. So I was, you know, working on my credit, and I guess during some disputes, my Chapter 7 got deleted from TransUnion and Equifax. Excuse me, not TransUnion, forgive me. They don't want to do nothing. But Equifax and Experian. So by the time I found out that they had actually deleted it, that time span had passed. So some of them are now showing, some of them are still showing under the bankruptcy, some little funny things. So I know I can go ahead and dispute those. But what do I do now for the ones that are just showing charge-offs? Because I've sent, I'm sending the disputes for those as regular charge-offs. But can I state these were included in the bankruptcy, even though the bankruptcy is gone and they're no longer showing under the bankruptcy? Or am I just out on that?
Let me make sure I'm with you. You got I'm just referring to the two that was deleted. We'll talk about TransUnion in a minute, but Experian and Equifax, right? They deleted your bankruptcy.
Mm-hmm.
All of the accounts that were included in your bankruptcy, they are still reporting and they are still saying included in bankruptcy, right?
No, some of them went away. Some of them are showing still in the bankruptcy. So I know I can dispute those, but some of them are now just showing charge-offs.
Okay.
So now that the bankruptcy is gone, I know I did do one letter for the dispute part, and they came back, they updated them, but they're still on there as charge-offs. They just updated the time, So can now I send something and say, hey, I know these were in the bankruptcy, or I'm just out now?
You not necessarily out, but you absolutely cannot and will not challenge the accounts that you can't say, hey, this was included in my bankruptcy and your bankruptcy was deleted. No. What you can do is, of course, with the accounts that are still reporting that they are included in bankruptcy, I would absolutely hurry up and challenge those like ASAP. Hey, you are saying that you are reporting that this account was included in a bankruptcy and I do not have a bankruptcy or a public record on my credit report. This is a false representation of my credit, right? Delete it. Okay. But the accounts that is no longer reporting that, you do have to just challenge them like they're charge off. So you would just start from round one, Bureau of Investigation. Hey, can you investigate this account to make sure that everything is everything? And then you will follow up with round two. But I wish that you would have caught them then, but whatever. Just challenge them like regular charge offs. And if you don't know how, I do have a video on YouTube, a detailed one, how to challenge charge offs. Follow that method for all of those ones that does not have the listing anymore.
Okay, that's what I wanted to double check, because I was like,
I can tell you
did it. They just did it, and I'm like, where they left? And of course, TransUnion, and I also saw that my bankruptcy is with that ICD or whatever.
LCI, yeah.
So I'm pretty much stuck with those, right? Nothing I can really do about those.
Yeah, LCI is not accepting challenges right now, so it's really in limbo because they're being sued out the ass. By the way, they're being sued from so many people for the same reason. So I'm waiting to see how that will what that will equate to, because I'm hoping that they are going to get on them about that, because what they're doing is very sketchy. But if the law is not,
I shouldn't even send them anything to try to say, hey, I know that you didn't. The bankruptcy one, where you send them the message like you send to what's the other one?
You should. I think you should try. You just have to go in being realistic, knowing that the bankruptcies that happened after November of 2018, they with TransUnion specifically are so just harder to get deleted.
Okay.
You just gotta be realistic. But I would try. I would still try, because I still see them get deleted sometimes. So don't think that it's just an 0 for 100 type thing. Like, nah, they still get deleted.
Okay, and is that letter for the bankruptcy, to the ones that are still included as bankruptcy after it's been deleted, is that in one of your kits or no?
No, because there's just a 2-sentence. Hey, you are reporting this account as included in bankruptcy. I don't have a bankruptcy on my credit report. Please delete. Just literally that's simple. Like, don't add, hey, no, simple, straight to the point. List the account number. You can even include a screenshot if you want. You don't have to, but you can. And that's it.
A screenshot of the
listing, like if you have online, you can just screenshot it and show that it says included in bankruptcy, or take a picture of your credit report. You don't have to include it, but that's an option.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. That's what I needed. Thank you so much again for everything.
You are so welcome. You have an amazing day.
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you. All right. Hey, Titus.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How you doing today?
Doing pretty good. Pretty good.
Yes.
Just straight to the point. How many credit cards should I have, or max, in order to have a good credit line? That was my main question.
I mean, because it's not a set number. It truly is not a set number, because it's more so like the entire picture. Like, so
Okay,
I'll
let me
answer-
get a picture. Let me get
Yeah.
a picture. Let me paint something for you.
Yeah.
Okay, the canvas is I have a on Vantage Point 3.0, aka Credit Karma, which you already know. Which you said that it matters, but it doesn't really matter. My score is 684.
Look. Tell me what you got on your report, and then I'll tell you what I would add if I were you, or whatever. Tell me how many credit cards you have, how many open accounts you have, open trade lines, whether that's loans or credit cards, how many late payments, collections, all of that.
Okay, I have altogether. It says 4 accounts, but 2 are closed, 2 are open. I have 2 credit cards, and I still have my loan, my college loan. However, it was closed because of they transferred it into another place.
Yeah.
So it's not yet on there, basically.
Right.
So basically, all I have is 2 credit cards for about 5 months.
Okay.
That's the reason why I asked that particular question.
What about baddies? Do you have any derogatories, any collections, charge-offs, late payments?
Okay. 0 late payments. I'm 100%. Hard inquiries. I have 1 on each, which is 2 totally different, which is on TransUnion, TransUnion and Equifax. And I have I think you said delinquency, right?
Yeah.
I have 1 that was already paid off, and I challenged that, but yet they're not giving it to me. 1 Equifax, they made sure that it's off, so I don't have that charge off. I mean, I don't have that delinquency, but on TransUnion I still do, even though they see it as paid off, and yet they still give me the same score as if it was Equifax.
Yeah, but paid off don't change your score. Like paying a collection doesn't do anything for your score. But wait, okay, so I want to make sure I understand. You have 2 open accounts, you said, or 1?
Yes, 2.
2 open accounts.
Yeah, two credit cards.
2 credit cards, 1 collection. You are about to have installments because the student loans is probably going to report.
Right. But the collections is closed. That's the thing.
The collection is right.
Right. So therefore, what I have on the chart is 0. Everything is I don't owe anybody anything. This is on my Credit Karma. I owe nobody anything but $33 at 3% usage rate for my credit cards.
Okay. I would say, how long has it been since you had those 2 credit cards? You said 5 months.
5 months.
But you got both of them like around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And what are those? What credit cards are those?
Wells Fargo.
Okay.
Cash. Active Cash or Cash Active, and academics, not academics, Academy credit card.
So being that the collection is already paid, you can just say whatever. I don't even have to worry about that. I think that your credit profile is so new, and that it does have a heavy impact on your score for right now. Being that you just opened 2 credit cards 5 months ago, you don't have any other trade lines. Your student loans closed because that probably caused a decrease in your credit age, like it did most of us. So what I would do, because it's like you can get another credit card right now, but I really think that you should probably wait like at least 3 more months, because then you'll get a better limit. Because then you'll have more of an established profile. I will get a short-term installment though, for sure. I will get a short-term installment. Brother, I don't know what bank you have. You can get Self. You can do a pledge loan from your bank or credit union. You need some more on your credit profile, and it's not necessarily a credit card, because your credit cards right now, you're doing good. You're probably already maxing out the points for credit cards or close to it. Well, you're not maxing them out because they're still new. And every 3 months that those cards age, like now they're 5 months old now. By the time I think the next points you're probably going to get for that credit card is going to be at 6 months actually, because it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So every 3 months up until a card is 18 months old, you're going to get a small kind of like reward for that account aging, right? So you can expect those, but you need a short-term installment because you don't have any. You don't have any installments, but specifically a short-term installment.
Okay, see, that's the thing. I don't. The plan is to get is to buy a vehicle, basically.
Okay, so I was gonna ask you what your goals was because I would tailor the advice to them. So if your goal is to get a vehicle, you could get a vehicle right now with a good with a cool interest rate. To be quite honest, especially if you're going through a credit union, I wouldn't go to the car lot. I would.
That's the thing. I just got Navy Federal, so
Oh well, shit.
That's the thing. So the plan based on what I learned from you is that with Navy Federal, my plan is to get. I just got a about 3 weeks ago savings account, and I just recently put $1,000 in that one.
Yeah.
And then I started a a checking account day before yesterday. So, and I'm gonna have direct deposit in there. So, for 3 months, which I think is called like the 91 rule or something of that nature.
Yeah, they want you to season the funds for you.
Correct. So, I wanted to go through the 90-day thing, or at least three statements in with the Navy Federal, and then I'm going to either apply for a credit card and or also apply for the auto loan, which would put me in the area of where I thought that it would establish my credit even higher.
It will, but also
sense?
what I would throw in there, I would get a pledge loan. I absolutely would. I think it's like what $20-something a month. I would get that because they really love when you get their pledge loan. Like it shows them I'm committed to my finances, and they're more like likely to approve you for credit cards, auto loans at really good rates. I would get that too because it'll also add that short-term installment to your credit profile. You're about to get a car with them. That's a long-term installment, and you're going to get a credit card with them. So you're going to have 3 new accounts coming up basically with Navy Federal, which is a great bank, of course. But I would take advantage of getting their pledge loan right now if you can.
No, I'll do that. If not tomorrow, if not today, tomorrow.
Yeah, I would absolutely do that.
Awesome.
And I ain't gonna hold you. You can get a Navy Federal. I mean, you can get a credit card with Navy Federal right now. But I know you want to wait the 90 days. You don't have to though, because I
just want a higher limit. That's the only reason. Wait, I know I can technically get it.
Yeah.
I would like a higher limit.
Okay. And that's I get that. But yeah, I will get their pledge loan ASAP.
Okay, awesome. That was it. Once again, I'll continue to watch you. You continue to bless us every time. Thank you so much.
Appreciate y'all so much, and you have a great day.
You too. Thanks again.
All right, Ashley, you ready? I see you shimmying. What are you doing today, girl?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Yes. Oh, I want to first thank you for all the work that you do. You help.
Oh my God, y'all know I get embarrassed and blush. No, I really appreciate y'all though. Like, of course, for real. But how can I help you?
Yeah. So I got a collection deleted this week. A collection for I know, right?
Yes.
$3,000.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Because they were reporting inaccurate information and everything. And so I got it deleted, but what's my question? Oh, so like I wanted to know if I should settle it, even though it was deleted. Should I settle?
Especially because it's that balance. Because you got to know that they are going to sell it to another collection agency. So settle it ASAP if you can, especially before they sell it, because then you will be able to be like, I only got $500.
I see.
And really stick to like, I don't have anything. Like play that whole role. I don't care if you do got it.
Yeah.
There's no reason for you to satisfy the entire balance when it doesn't give you any extra points. It doesn't help you in any way. Right. Instead of all of $3,000 going towards them, I would absolutely settle.
Okay. And say if they do sell it in between that time, should I ask for a debt validation. Like, should I send them a debt validation letter?
Let me tell you what you should do to protect yourself.
Okay.
Even if you don't have them, let's say you don't have the funds right now, you need to call them and at least put $10 to $20 down, just so you can enter an agreement with them, so they won't sell it. Because right now you're on a race against the time. They usually sell within 30 to 60 days. Right now it's been rapid. That's a $3,000 debt, so that's a hot item. You know what I mean? So even if you got to put $5 down, really, I would say at least 10 if you can. Put that down and enter an agreement with them so they won't sell it. So they know that, you are going to pay it and things of that nature. Like, do it ASAP though, because they're gonna sell it. They definitely gonna sell that.
Okay. Yeah. And in between that time that I send the letter, they can't like put it back on my report, can they?
Not unless, well, it just got deleted. Like, they sent you the letter saying it was deleted, right?
I didn't even get the letter yet. They deleted it on the 14th.
Oh no, so they're not going to do that unless they get a hold of some information that they didn't already have. The chances of that is very slim. What you really have to worry about, like I said, is them selling it to someone else.
Okay.
And like I said, that's a hot item, so it's going to be sold if you don't contact them. They typically do it like maybe, like I said, within 30 to 60 days. So, but I would contact them ASAP.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
And you have an amazing day. How you say is it Emanuela?
Yes.
I was making sure. All right. Well, you have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Shonda, your name's Shonda.
Oh, yes. How are you?
It's so weird saying my own name, but how you doing?
I know, and nobody ever spells it the same way. So that was
it's always with
an
A.
I cannot believe I'm on with you. It is a blessing. Thank you so much.
It's a blessing too.
So I'm gonna try to have all my stuff together. I do have 2 questions. One is about a student loan, and another one is about credit cards. So one thing, I pulled my credit report, I think May 30th, just to see what was still on there, because I knew I had been working on things and trying to pay them off. Okay, so Navia, I've been waiting for them to charge my 2 biggest loans off for the longest. They actually finally did.
You want them to charge it off?
Yeah, because I hadn't been paying on them. I ain't paid on things in forever.
You want them to close it. You don't want them
I needed to settle. I needed to go ahead because they've been closed for a long time. I've been waiting for a settlement letter for forever.
No, why go to them, settle. You offer them a settlement.
So they sent me a letter. I think it was like 41,000. It was like 41,000. And so I had $41,000. And so they came to me with $15,400. And so I countered back. Okay. So for my 2 biggest loans, I had 25,500 on one and like 15,000, 7,000. So it came to 41,000. So the settlement letter said, like I said, 15,400 and some change or whatever.
Wait, I'm distracted. You don't want them to charge off that large debt. Do they charge?
No, it was already charged off.
You said, you confusing me. You said closed.
No, it was already. It was charged off.
Okay.
It was charged off. No, it was charged off. It's been charged off for forever, but I had never received the settlement letter.
Okay.
So I finally received the settlement letter because it's been sitting on my credit for forever. So I finally got the settlement letter. Like I said, 41. They offered me 15. So I counted back for, I think 10.
Okay.
For 10. So I went ahead and paid that. So I paid the 10, and that's done. What I do have left, which is only reporting on Experian and TransUnion, is National Collegiate Trust. They are with Transworld Systems.
Okay, I know Transworld.
Now, they have been on my credit for forever. It is not showing, they have not charged it off. It's not closed. It's just open. I have not received any type of correspondence with them or anything like that. A couple weeks ago, my sister sent me this article about a whole bunch of lawsuits against them, basically saying that they had they couldn't prove the amount that was owed or something like that, in regards to they were just taking debt from other companies that they couldn't prove.
Oh, that's what collection agencies do. Yeah.
So I was trying to figure out what is my step, because like I said, that's been on my credit for forever. And so, but it's not, I had no, like I said, they haven't sent me any type of correspondence or anything like that. So what would be my step? Because that's the only thing that is on my credit negatively.
Okay. Who is the original creditor?
National Collegiate Trust. National Collegiate Trust.
Okay. So the collection.
And I think I got them maybe 05, 06. Correct. Right. I was in college.
Yeah. In 05, 06?
Say it again.
When did the account close? When did it go into collections or charge off?
I don't know.
Well,
I was
that's
telling you when I actually got
you have a
the.
challenge.
I was telling
You
you
got
when
your
I
credit
actually
report with
got
you?
the loan. Hold on. No, I don't think I could put.
While you look, I'm gonna answer a few questions in the comments real quick.
You want me to look it up like in Credit Karma?
Credit Karma ain't go. No, because they're not gonna
Okay,
give
so I need to. Okay,
Or is
so
your date of first delinquency?
no, I got it from. Hold on, go ahead and take a question because I do have it. I did save my credit bureau's TransUnion right here.
Navy Federal goes by your TransUnion score. Oh yeah, Navy Federal pulls TransUnion. American Express pulls Experian mostly. Chase pulls most times too. They typically pull, I believe, Equifax and Experian. Thank you, Chloe. Can you get all the late payments from one account removed in one letter more than 10? I never challenge more than one late payment at a time with a letter. Just because the chances decrease with the more late payments that you ask. So you really got to take your time with late payments. Now, if it's an open account, make sure you are asking the company for a goodwill adjustment as opposed to disputing the late payment with the credit bureaus, because you can close the account and you don't want that. How do you properly use a card with no preset limit? This is a really good question. Let me get a drink of water because my mouth. Okay. So how do you properly challenge a card with no preset limit? How do you properly use a card with no preset limit? The best way to use a card with no preset limit, which is also called a charge card, is to use it for your everyday spenders. Charge cards, specifically American Express, they make sure that they load their charge cards with so many rewards tailored to everyday expenses, groceries, Uber, DoorDash, gas, and all of that, right? Those are to be used as your everyday spender. However, it is to replace your debit card. So in replacing your debit card, that means that anytime that you are going to swipe your debit card, you swipe your gold card or whatever card that you have instead, but then you have to pay it back. Charge cards are not meant for you to finance something over an extended period of time, because the interest rate after you go past the statement date is high. It's high for a reason, because they are not meant to roll a balance. Now, of course, American Express does offer like the options where you can break up the payment. Never a good idea because the interest rate is high. Doesn't matter how good your credit score is, that card is not meant to carry a balance. If you are going to carry a balance, carry it on a regular credit card and not a charge card. So the best way to do it is to use it anytime you're about to use your debit card, but pay the money back. The money that you were going to use from your debit card, from your bank account, go ahead and pay that back. And that's the best way to use it. All right, I'm here. I'm with you, girl. What's up? You look.
Oh, you back to me? Yeah. Trans World Systems. It says the day opened. It was 3/5/20.
Oh, so they okay.
3/5/20, and it says the original creditor, National Collegiate Trust. The status is in collections. Like I said, I haven't received anything from National Collegiate Trust or from Trans World Systems. I haven't received any type of anything, any correspondence, any type of settlement letter, anything like that.
Was this a loan?
Or even a bill.
Okay.
This is a student loan.
Oh, we're talking about student loans. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So you said you went to college in 05, 06, right?
Mm-hmm. That's when the loan. The loan had to be 05, 06.
I'm trying to, because we need to figure out when it was closed, when it first went derogatory. And the only way you really gonna find that out is if you pull your official credit reports and then look for the date of first delinquency. Or another way, do you still have the original count on your credit report from whoever the name was? Like, are they reporting charged off on your credit report?
It's showing collection.
Right, but because they sold it to a collection agency, but did they ever charge off the other account as well, the original account?
No.
Okay, so they just went straight.
Because I don't have any charge.
This is a private student loan, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because they typically do that. Damn, you gotta find your date of first delinquency, because if it was from 06, it has to go. It can't.
That's what I'm saying. This is a loan debt. So I'm like, how is it? It's not moving. It's not doing anything. But I don't even know what to do. Okay. So I need to find the date of delinquency.
Yeah, because the problem is with student loans, they'll sit for years and still be open, even if you're not paying it. So that's why it's very important to find out your date of first delinquency, like when that account went derogatory. Because if it has been more than 7 years, it has to go. No questions asked.
And then at that time, I just send a dispute letter because it's been over 7 years to start on those random letters.
Yeah, it's one in the dispute kit. I believe it's called. I think I titled it like Time Barred Collection or something. It's in the group files as well for sure. But yeah, you would just send that.
Time bar. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and that's the only thing. Like I said, since I went ahead and settled with Navient, but those two things, those are it. And those are the only two loans that I had that was derogatory. But again, it's that National Collegiate Trust that's not even moving.
Yeah.
So I'll just start on that.
For years. And you ain't thought about them, they ain't contacted you or nothing.
Right.
Like, that's not unusual because it happens a lot.
Okay. And my second question had something to do with credit cards. So right now, I think I have I have 3 Capital One cards and 1 Navy Federal card.
Okay.
I am trying to. I've never. I don't think I've been. I think my last late payment I think was 2017 or something like that. On one of the cards. But I don't think I have any like. I think all of mine are mid-tier. I'm not even sure, but I'm looking for to figure out what my next. So I haven't applied for a card. These cards I've had for at least 5+ years.
Right.
These cards. So some of these cards are 12 years old and everything like that. So I'm trying to figure out the next level of card I should. My Navy Federal is a regular cash rewards. I have a Quicksilver and a Venture. And I think just a basic Capital One. So a basic one, Quicksilver and Venture at Capital One. And then I have the cash rewards with Navy Federal.
So you don't have nothing that's giving you no rewards right now. You need a reward card.
Outside of the Venture.
Damn.
And that's what 2 times, what's that, 2 times double or something like that.
Yeah. You need something that's gonna give you some rewards. So you need something that's gonna so you can start to rack up those rewards. You know what I mean? Because
right. And I do travel. I just got back from it. I do travel. Okay. So I don't like eat out often or anything like that.
Maybe in 6 months, what would you say?
3. I just got back from Italy last week. I'm going to Cancun. Let's say, and I'm going to Panama. Let's say in 6 months, maybe 3.
Oh, okay. So it's safe to say you maybe travel every few months, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I would say that I would get a travel card then. I would see. You know, with travel cards come annual fees. Are you cool with that? Because
I understand. Again, because it would depend on how much you travel, how much is it worth it. Okay.
Right. That's what I'm trying to determine.
If I'm traveling maybe at least 3 times a year. At least 3 times a year.
I'm not gonna hold you. I would just get I wouldn't get no travel card, but I would get a card that still will reward you for traveling.
Okay. And which one would that be?
What's coming to my mind?
Is that the Chase? Is that the Chase Sapphire Preferred that you're actually going?
I love that card. Yeah.
Okay.
But the Reserve is the actual travel card from Chase. The Preferred is kind of like a notch down. It's the one I actually have because I downgraded my Reserve to the Preferred.
Okay.
It still benefits you for traveling. I think they still give you 4 or 5 times the reward points for traveling. If you travel, you need to get with Amex or Chase for sure because they are the travel cards.
Okay.
But I wouldn't get, like I said, the Platinum or the Reserve. Traveling 3 times a year, it's just not worth it. You ain't gonna want to pay $600 a year for that, you know?
Okay.
So I would get either the Chase Sapphire Preferred, or I would get the Amex Gold.
Amex Gold, not Platinum. Why did I write that one down? Oh, because that was for travel. Okay. So
a fee, and if you don't really travel, it's not worth it. It's just not.
So the Amex Gold. And now is the Gold an everyday card?
It is.
Because I feel like I need
my favorite everyday card.
Okay.
So what are you using as your everyday card right now?
I'm gonna tell you.
Because
I ain't gonna tell you because I really thought I was gonna use my Venture, like my bills, everything go to my Venture. My everyday. I'm not even using. I just now when I went to Italy last week, I just now started using my Navy cash reward card.
I would much rather you use the cash.
And I've been sitting on that about 5-6 years, and I just literally started using it.
Look, that's not no good everyday card because you leaving a lot.
I know.
And you know how I am about my points.
I know, that's why I said I was gonna say it.
You need every point too, because you're paying your bills from that card. So that means you're spending a lot on that card.
I'm spending a lot, and I've racked up a lot of points because I'm not cashing them in. I don't, need to write. So I'm just just trying to stack them. So I haven't used anything, and I have stupid
Which one
points
you
on that
got?
card.
Regular Venture or like the Venture X?
I have the regular Venture because the Venture X wasn't worth it.
I'm glad you know.
So I wasn't gonna upgrade my Venture.
Okay, look,
so I had the Venture. I didn't go to the Venture X.
Girl, what? They ain't giving you nothing.
See,
Oh
they ain't got
hell
nothing
no!
like
You
that.
gotta
Don't
get a card. You got the Venture. Hold on.
the regular. This one.
Hold on. Let me see.
Not the X, the regular Venture.
Again, I was looking on another slide.
And you know what? I'm just now learning their differences because my best friend has a Venture and
What
my
are they
rewards are
giving you?
different from hers. Like she doesn't get the same perks. My perks are better. So I think she said because they upgraded her,
Oh,
but she doesn't get what I get. But I do not have the X.
So they're giving you got the Venture X?
I do not have the X. I just have the Venture.
I'm reading online and tell me if I'm wrong, but it's looking like they only giving miles. Is that hold on? The Venture
2 times miles or something like that.
Yeah, two miles per dollar, right?
Double miles. Double miles for every purchase. Yeah.
Absolutely not. You need a card that's gonna give you because
so my everyday card is American Express Gold or the Chase Sapphire Preferred.
I'll be using both. But
okay. So both of those are good for travel and both of those are good for everyday use.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Am I okay to, like I said, I don't have any, anything else. Well, Navient, because I just now paid them off, I think like last month. Well, I just settled with them last month or what have you. How long should I wait to apply for these 2 cards?
While we waiting.
Oh, okay.
Why we still giving them more time to take money and give you 2 miles per dollar?
No, I didn't know whether I should wait due to me settling with Navient or what have you. No, but in regards to credit card history, my credit card history,
right? I was gonna say
right now.
Yeah, you got cards at 12 years old, no late payments in over 5 years. Like you good.
Yeah.
You're gonna get the card. I'm not worried about that.
Oh, okay. I
just need you to get it because I'm real mad that you putting bills on the Venture.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get stuff going. Okay.
Girl, Amex finna have you finna have 100,000 points with Amex. You really gonna be traveling again because you're gonna be like, I can book a whole
really?
Round. Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. I was slipping. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm on it now. I got it. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
No, they wrong for that Venture. They get on that card.
Yeah. So I just been racking up everything. Like I said, I have stupid points with them because that's again everything is loaded on that card, and I have a few things going like to the other ones just to keep them active because I cannot afford for my old cards to be closed. So I got little tedious things like going to them, but my heavy hitter is what I've been really really piling up is the Venture.
Oh, I can't wait till you get your rewards card. The points, earning points get addicting because you're like, oh my God, like, whew, like this is where it's at. I would never use a debit card again. That's how you're gonna be.
Yeah, I don't use it. I stopped using the debit card about a year and a half ago.
Good. But you really gonna be frowning up like, I wish I would swipe.
I know. And see, and they be getting all the benefits. Yeah, they be getting benefits without having.
Go right now.
Yeah, so I'll apply for both of them same day. So
just get it over with.
Yep, just do it the same day. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, Shonda.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, Tone,
that's good.
Why is you at work listening to me?
No, I got a headphone in.
Okay. What's up?
I wanted to ask you, I'm trying to clean up my credit and I'm also trying to clean up my credit profile.
Okay.
And the other day I had contact, the only thing I had saw on my collections as far as important anyway is Verizon. And they still got it, like it's in their collection agency. So It's not sold or anything, it's to them. Yeah. So I had called them to see if I can get a settlement because I owed them like 9 something, but I was trying to see if they'd settle for 5.
Right.
But I was like, in order for me to pay the settlement, I just want to make sure y'all be able to take it off my credit when I do that. But the lady was like, we don't do that here. All we can do is obtain. So,
you said this is everyone, right?
Verizon Wireless.
I mean Verizon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they don't do it either. I'm not even gonna hold you. They don't do it. But how much you owe them again?
Like $9.97, but they said they'll settle for like $5.50.
They ain't gonna delete it. They're not gonna delete it. So they're not gonna delete it. But how old is it? Like, how long
I
has
think
it
it
been in
was.
collections?
I think it was first put up there. It says it opened in 2017.
Oh, it went into collections in 2017. Have they sent you to court, or what have they done lately, or is it just you wanting to?
It was just me because they haven't said anything
No,
like.
okay, no. You should have paid that within the first 2 years. After the first 2 years, if they're not going to delete it and it's a low level collection, let it fall off. And because you can still get whatever you want, you can still build credit. Now, politically speaking, you know what? I be forgetting I'm on YouTube. Politically speaking, you should always settle, right? Just understand that when you settle a collection and it's not deleted, it does bring the collection back current. That collection is what, 4 years old at this point? Yeah. Companies are not even thinking about that Verizon collection. I'm not like, they don't care about that. They care about more what you've done in the last 2, at the most 3 years. How does your active credit look? Like, that's what's going to help you. Like, how many accounts do you have?
Right now I know I have like 3 credit cards right now because I have one with Ashley, and then I have a Navy Federal credit card, and I have a USAA credit card, and then I have a car loan, but that will be taken off like probably February, January of next year, and I had just got it this year. So,
you already paid the car off?
Yeah, technically, yeah.
You need an installment that you complete. I would get a short-term installment and don't pay it off early at all. Don't pay it off early because you need a completed installment. You always want to have a completed installment within the last 2 to 3 years on your profile. So get that. I would. What else? You got late payments? Anything?
Like currently, nah. I got a medical bill up here, but I know I'm not worried about that one.
How much is the medical bill?
I think it says $747.
Challenge it. HIPAA letters. Challenge that. We are worried about it. Every collection hurts. Now, medical collections are the easiest type of collections to be removed. Send part 1 and part 2 of the HIPAA system. If you don't got it, it's in a Facebook group. It's in a DIY kit. You can find it. It's on the Instagram page. But send that for that collection because that's not going to be deleted when the new update comes. If it was under 5, or you got 2 options. You can either challenge it, or you can take advantage of the new laws that is about to start in July by settling it, settling it so that the balance is under 500.
Okay.
So you can pick and choose, but deal with it because that's going to help your score go up as well. And that's too easy of a collection to get deleted that can potentially help your score. Right. Well, way more than that damn Verizon collection. So if you're gonna pay, let it be that because it's gonna be deleted. You know.
Okay, because I had looked at the Verizon one and it said it was closed in 2018, so I don't even think they probably when I applied for stuff because I had applied for a mortgage earlier this year, and they was like they didn't even see nothing on my credit, so I guess it's probably not something. Yeah.
That's why you got your headphones in. And when it comes to mortgage score specifically, they don't look at the balances, right, on collections. They more so look at how long it's been since that collection has been active. If you pay the Verizon collection, that collection is going to look like you got it this month. You don't want that for your mortgage scores because your mortgage scores will decrease because of that. So I'm glad. Don't pay them. It's too late. I always say, if you don't pay a collection, pay it within the first 2 years. And if it's after 2 years, the only time I would ever entertain a payment is if they're deleting it or they're trying to sue me. That's it. Other than that, the only
thing I need to worry about is the hospital one day.
Right. And that's easy. It's easy to get deleted. You're going to see an increase in your score. I would get a short-term installment, and you need to complete it because you need to complete an installment. Yeah,
I think because this is probably be the second car that I done paid off early, so I think that's probably what's hurting me.
You need to complete an installment. Yeah.
What do you recommend? Like just anything that when you say short-term, do you mean like a year or?
Yeah, it could be a year. It's anything under 36 months. So a self account I always recommend that because it's a win-win. It's a savings account that you pay into for a year. It's like $20 a month. At the end of the year or the 2 years, they send you a check or send you your money back. But every month they report to the credit bureaus, and it just reports like you're making payments towards an installment, which is the perfect short-term installment. Okay. Yeah, that's what you do. Girl, quit even talking to Verizon, please, because when you call you, then he's dealing with an agreement.
I
No.
know. That lady made me mad. I said 500. She's talking about 6 something. I said 500. I
I
was
would
like,
just
don't worry
say
about it.
it's a telecommunications collection first of all.
Yeah,
So you really ain't getting too much out of me anyway. So no,
right.
they not getting it.
Okay, well, that was all I needed to know then, because that's the only thing I really got on my stuff.
Don't be
I
trying to make me
appreciate you.
because you have a good day and good work.
You too.
All right. Hey Miranda.
Hello.
Doing girl.
How you? Hi, Shonda. I thank you so much for all the information
Y'all
that
do
you've
not
been
have to
giving.
thank me. I swear y'all don't.
Seriously, you just don't know. You are such a lifesaver. I'm just gonna go out by saying the person that I hired to do my credit for me, they wasn't doing anything, and so I dropped them, and I've been getting things deleted off my credit by purchasing your DIY. Yes, and I'm fighting for to still get a medical collection off. But I received a letter from ERC out of Jacksonville, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I had Spectrum, and I'm here in Texas. I live in Fort Worth. So
Oh, I'm in Texas too.
yeah, so I sent them a debt validation letter. So what I got back on the 27th of
ERC, right?
ERC, yes.
I'm with you.
Okay, so I sent them a debt validation letter. So what I got back, they sent me bill statements, and it's like I'm kind of stuck on what I need to send. Do I send another debt validation letter, or do I need to go into a round one? Because they just sent me bills with statements with balances.
Okay, who is the original creditor?
Spectrum.
That's the cable company, right?
Yes. So that's the original.
Okay, so how long has it been in collection?
I'm gonna say 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not on my credit report yet. And I'm gonna back up roundabout. I'm gonna say 2019. Also, a collection agency in Plano, Texas. I remember them sending me the same collection for Spectrum, but back then, 2019, I ignored it. So I'm assuming now this company, ERC, which is in Jacksonville, Florida, I guess they picked it up, or the company out of Plano sold it to them.
Right. That's what happened. Yeah. So it's not on your credit report yet?
No, it's not on my credit report yet.
How much is the balance? How much do you owe them?
They sent me two balances. The first one saying $430.
Okay.
And then that's with Spectrum. And I guess Spectrum is charter now. And then they sent me another one saying $670.
What?
But I only had Spectrum.
Wait, I'm more so. What do you mean they sent you two? It can only be one. I'm confused.
Yes, I got three statements here. And this one is from 7/11/19 through 8/10/19. But all three of them still have the same account number.
Did they add?
And
interest?
it was.
What is the difference in the balance? Did they add interest, or were there outstanding fees, maybe equipment? You know, what was going on? You froze. You froze. I can't hear you. I'm gonna answer a question while I do that. While I load. Let me see. Spectrum and Charter are the same. Okay, so they saying Spectrum and Charter are the same. Okay, you froze though, so go kind of a little bit.
Okay, so I guess one bill is saying it say from 7/11/19 to 8/10/19, $670, and then it's saying from 8/11/19 through 9/10/19, $430.
Oh, so it sounded like there was another month of bills added on. It sounds like they sent you like maybe your last three bills. That's what it sounds like.
It gotta be because they sent me three different bills.
Okay, so So I'm out.
Because two of them got $430.34 on them.
Okay, yeah. So it sounds like they just sent you your bills. But what I'm wondering, have they ever sent you a collection notice? Hey, we got this account.
This the first time I got it. Yes, this the first time I got it from ERC.
Okay, what balance is on that collection notice?
It's $430.
Does that coincide with the statement that they sent?
It kind of coincides from when the last time that I had.
Down to the penny. Ain't no kinda.
Yeah, $430.34 is, I want to say that's the last bill that Spectrum sent me.
Okay.
Because I turned the equipment in, because that is kind of about accurate. Because before I turned the equipment in, it was 670. But I turned the equipment in and they sent me a bill and it went down to 430.
But look, it's no explanation. It's black and white. It may make sense to you, but if it does not make sense on paper, it don't make sense. So the paper that they sent you, that you got in front of you, does that match what ERC sent you?
This is coming from ERC.
Huh?
All these are coming from ERC.
Okay, so you are on a countdown right now because it has not reached the credit bureau, and you want to do whatever you can to prevent it from touching the credit bureau.
Right.
You sent them a devalidation letter. They sent you your last 3 bills.
Mm-hmm.
Your options are you can either follow up and send a devalidation follow up, or you can settle so that it doesn't touch your credit bureau, because it's not worth it for that small balance to affect your credit. As you know, a $2 collection will hold the same weight as a $2,000 collection. It doesn't matter the amount.
Yes.
So I'm being honest. Just settle, because you said it sounded about right. Now, of course, you can fight. It's just you're playing a dangerous game, because technically speaking, they can say, "Hey, we sent her what she send it to the credit bureau."
Right.
It's not worth it for a $400 collection. So settle for $150, $100. Throw out a number. They can counter, but settle it for less than what you owe them.
Okay.
Like ASAP too. You only got really 30 days. So
Right. Because I have a self-building account, and I have an Open Sky credit card, because I am trying to go ahead and purchase a home at least by next year. Get myself at least by next year. I want to go ahead.
You got any late payments?
I don't have any late payments. My TransUnion, I've been looking at my credit score. My TransUnion is a 672. My Equifax is a 642, and my Experian is a 685.
Okay.
And I only got 2 things to report.
Okay. I want you to get another account. How long before you purchase a home? Like, do you got more than 9 months?
Oh yes, because I just redid my lease for June. So I'm gonna try to run my lease out.
I want you to get another credit card though.
Okay.
The reason I'm saying that is because mortgage scores, if you only have one credit card, it doesn't give you all of the points for credit utilization, which is up to 165. It doesn't give you nearly not even half of them with one credit card. Mortgage specifically. You should get another credit card, especially if you got more than 6 months before you are trying to purchase a home.
Yes.
And it sounds like you got almost a year. So take advantage of this time, so that while your score will definitely qualify you for a home, you of course want the best interest rate as you can.
Yes.
So now that you have the time and your credit profile is good, it's just you need to make it great. Add another credit card. You said you just got a self. Don't pay that off early at all. Do not pay that off early.
Okay.
What I do want you to do though, I want you to get your pre-approval when that self loan is at about 9 to 10% left remaining, if you can.
Okay.
That is going to be the best for your mortgage score specifically, because it's going to maximize it. So low interest rates, higher.
Right.
So do that, but don't close it. Don't close it at all. And
Okay, I will. And I got into Navy Federal, so I'm going to go ahead and get their credit card. And with the thing with myself, I'll be done with my self-building in September, because I already had it. Yes. September 23rd, they sent me a thing. So September 23rd will be my last payment for myself.
So it's almost paid off. Okay. So yeah, don't get another self either, because that'll be fine. That'll be fine. But
okay. I would definitely do. Thank you. I would definitely do it. And I'm gonna call ERC today and see what I can do for us making a settlement, because I want to go on, like you said, it ain't really worth to continue trying to fight.
Jeopardizing your whole home for a $400 collection. We can fight all day, but at the end of the day, who is it gonna benefit? Them, not you. So just settle. Right.
I appreciate everything you're doing. Thank you.
Thank you. By the way, I didn't even see none of these super chats. Thank you, Impulse Travel Adventures. You got a travel agency? I need to hit you up, but appreciate what you're doing. Blessings to everyone. Thank you. What the heck, y'all? I didn't even see these. Y'all never have to send me a super chat. I swear to God, like I'm so serious. Y'all never have to. Like the video though. I definitely appreciate the likes. Don't ever feel like y'all gotta send me no money, none. But like y'all can like it though. I definitely appreciate the support, and I do appreciate it though. Hey Marquita.
Hey girl.
Oh, you look familiar.
Of course.
Okay.
When the goat come on, I'm here.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm a little frustrated, but guess what?
Lord,
We're gonna get it together. So I'm looking at my credit report, right? Mm-hmm. And before, when I talked to you, it said for my student loan, it said it will fall off this month.
Okay.
So they updated my. Let me go down to it. It says balance updated 5/8/2022. Okay. So is that a way for them to manipulate it? Yeah, but it's the same exact balance.
Oh no, we're not doing that. No, they playing you. They are.
Okay, because they did it on both my student loan accounts, and then they did it on another account that I have that was supposed to fall off this month. So they updated all three, and now it don't even say. You know how where it say terms?
Yeah,
like I'm looking at experience.
They re-aged your account is what they did.
Okay, so how do I go about that?
You need to send a letter. I will send it directly to the whoever I don't know who it is, the company, and I will send it to the credit bureaus. This account was set to expire on this month and year, and it's recently been updated, and there has been no change to the account.
Okay.
You will not manipulate.
I don't have to go back through like my steps or anything. Excuse me, I'm on side.
Your who?
Like step 1, step 2. I mean, like
no, okay. We ain't doing that. Nah, because what they're doing is illegal. So
okay, because that happened, and then I have one that's a charge off, and it's supposed to go off next month. So should I just leave that one alone?
I would. Have you called the credit bureaus, asked them to go ahead and remove that for early exclusion?
I'll be feeling like if I call them, I'm gonna like shake some shit up, and I ain't got time.
No, not for accounts that are expiring. So there's
a natural for early.
Yeah, you could have did that really within 6 months of the natural fall off date.
Okay.
Call and say, hey, I'm finna get pre-approved for a home tomorrow or next week. Say like next month or something. I don't know. And this account is set to be deleted next month. Can you go ahead and remove it? They probably ain't gonna even fight you with it. You know, they just okay.
Okay, because the student loan's been on there since 2014.
Wait, well, the student loan is the account that they re-aged, right?
Yeah.
And it was set to fall off.
Because I have a copy of it, that says under, you know how I say original balance, highest balance, and then under there it'll tell you date to like fall off. That's not even there anymore because they updated 5/8.
Wouldn't have caught that, so I'm very happy.
But I learned from you.
Here,
you told me that. You told me that. And I got copies of the report. They got it on there because I learned that from you.
Because they're not gonna play you. And
exactly.
Man, look, because they make me so mad when they do that. Because
yes. So just do I send them a screenshot or a copy of the credit report, or
do you have it still? Yeah,
I print it out every chance I get.
Yeah.
Okay, so send that.
Send that.
Then, what would be a good time to? Because I'm really trying to get a house. That's my main goal. So
look,
I missed
your profile. Oh shit. No.
So I have a Navy Federal credit card. I just completed my self lender, and I have their credit card as well. All in good standing, no late payments on none of those. It's just the student loans on here, the charge off that's supposed to come off next month, and one more charge off that's $2,100, but that's from I think Verizon or AT&T.
Okay.
But it says October 2020 on record until October 2022.
22 October. I would even ask for it. While you on the phone, by the way, it's another account that's expiring in October. I would ask for that too.
And if they on budge, do I just hang up, call, and ask for somebody else? Like you said.
Look, I can tell you what.
I'm telling you, I learned from the best.
But yeah, why? Yeah, my light is freaking, and I don't know why, but whatever.
And then I think that's it. And I have I paid off my what's the other one? Credit Strong. I just paid that one off.
Okay. Any late payments, collection charge off? Oh, okay, good. So you're just trying to get a home. You just trying to get the best, like, of course, rate for your home, right? Wait,
I'm
you
just
got
trying to
credit?
get a crib. Like, we'll worry about that later. I need some, like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? At this
I
point,
need
you
some foundation at this point.
I get it. But I mean, but there's no reason why you wouldn't be able to get a good rate based on what you're telling me if you get those accounts to remove, because your score is going to go up. Then what is your credit utilization?
Right now it's kind of high. It's at 25%.
Okay. So of course, by the time you get home, you're gonna,
Yeah, I'm actually gonna do. I got it down even more. My mom went through some stuff, so I had to help her out. But other than that, I'm
you are
about to
paying
knock
it
that
down. What I would do though, the next thing, since it's at 25, I would next take it to 18%. I wouldn't just pay it from 25 to 0. Take it to 18. Take it to 15. Then take it to 10.
So slowly do it. Don't just like.
It's actual thresholds. I need to pull it up.
Oh,
there's actual thresholds.
Break that down.
I put it on Instagram. I think like last week or something. Hold on.
Okay, let me go look that up.
But yeah, there are thresholds that you should pay down, especially if you have high utilization. You don't have high utilization, but I'm saying for those listening, if your utilization is like 70, 80%, don't just go from 70 to 0. If you want the most points, the most bang for your buck, you have to go, you should pay it down according to the thresholds. Because the thing is, if you, let's say your balance is 25%, and then you pay whatever, you make a payment, and then it just takes your utilization from 25 to 19%, let's just say. You won't gain points unless you reach the next threshold.
Okay.
So
is that correct for credit cards and installment loans, or
credit cards, right?
Okay. What about installment loans? Because I have one.
You have 3 credit cards?
Yep.
Before you get your pre-approval for your home, like the month earlier, pay all of your cards off except one. All except one. That one credit card, it needs to have a balance under $100. That is going to maximize your mortgage scores, because mortgage scores specifically, instead of counting our overall utilization, they also count individual utilization.
Okay.
So that's
and I do have one installment loan that I haven't, like, I want to pay it, but I don't know how. I want to do it, like you said, to maximize my points. It's only for $1,000. So
how many months you got left on it?
I think it is. I want to say less than 12.
Okay, so you're gonna be shopping before then, right, for your home? So if you pay that loan down, you're not paying it off before your loan, but pay it down if you can to under 9%, because that also, you are rewarded. Your mortgage scores are rewarded for any open installments under 9%.
Under 9%.
Under 9%. So I have people who will, like, if I know someone is about to close on a home within 9 months, I say get a short-term installment, or within 6 months, get a short-term installment, pay it down, pay it off until it's under 9%, and then apply for your mortgage.
Okay.
Because the score that you look at when you're opening your apps, that's not your mortgage scores. That's FICO 8. Mortgage scores are it's just different. So when you are buying a home, you want to tailor to those scores.
Okay. Got it. And then, do I need to add anything to my credit profile? Since I'll be getting, like, best case scenario, I'm thinking about if they take my student loans off, and then I just have.
You want them to take the student loans off before?
I do, because I didn't. It's not like they paid on time type and deferment type thing. None of that. They don't even look good on here. So no. But should I add anything to it, or like just pay?
No, I wouldn't add nothing else, because you don't want a lot of new debt obligations when you are trying to purchase a home, for sure. And you already got it. You got more than 3 credit cards. Just pay your utilization down between 1% and 3%. Specifically, just pay all your cards off except one, and have a small balance. Make sure you don't pay all of them off to 0 though.
Okay.
So when I say all except one, you need to make sure that one is reporting a balance, because you can lose points. So all except one, it's called AZO method. All 0 except one. And then get
Should it be a certain any one? Does it matter which one? Because my one that has myself has the highest balance, because I put all my money to myself card instead of taking the money back. Like, I didn't get a check. I put it all towards that.
Because not technically, it doesn't matter which one, as long as the limit is under 33,000, as long as it's not a charge card. That's the only thing that you need to watch out for. But if it's just a regular credit card, You can pick whichever one. Leave a small
Okay.
balance. What's the limit on your self card?
1,600.
Okay, so I would report something under $100.
Okay. And then it was one more question.
You put everything on your self card though. You know that caught my attention. I'm sorry. I was really trying to skip over it.
What, as far as like the installment loan?
All your everyday expenses on your self card?
Oh, no. I meant, you know how when you paying on your self lender account, they let you put the money either towards.
I'm saying, but what you swipe? That's what I'm worried about. What you swipe when you go to
every day?
Yeah.
Navy.
Okay.
Navy said.
Okay, my bad. I was trying to skip. Just in the back of my head.
I ain't want to give you a heart attack. No, not that one.
Okay.
Because I get points with my Navy Fed, so I use that one.
Okay.
And then I just feel like I'm missing something, but okay, I'm gonna do that, and then
Because the thing is, not adding, because you add another account, you know your credit age is gonna go
credit
down.
age. Yeah, that's what I was worried about with losing my student loans, because they're the highest with the credit age, but they're derogatory. So it's like they don't look good on there. And
you really don't need to open up a new account because you already gonna have to rebound from that, right?
Okay.
Don't open up a new account. You don't want a young profile. So I know it's, damn, where the points coming from, but it's all in being strategic, paying it down. And honestly, sometimes you can even run up your credit card a little bit, because I've had people to do this, run it up a little bit and pay it down according to thresholds to get you a few more points. We've done that.
I never knew that. See, I
You know,
always learn something new with you. See, the GOAT. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
You got credit scores are different, but yeah, no.
Okay. Hey, the live you did with MG, is it still available?
The live that we did is on YouTube.
I mean, okay. All right. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.
You too. Hey, Tori. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You can hear me? Okay, I can hear you now. How you doing? You busy?
Are you talking to me, Erica?
Yeah, girl.
You said Tori.
I said Erica.
Oh, I don't know what I'm. No, I've been watching your live, but thank you. I just had a couple questions. I finally caught you. I just got off work. But right now, I'm challenging a BK at Chapter 7.
Okay. How old are you?
2017.
Okay.
But I got it off of the consumer report, but the credit bureaus do not want to take it off. And I got paperwork, the BK court, everything.
How long has it been since it's been taken off?
Since January. LexisNexis took it off. They've been sending letters to all the credit bureaus telling them to remove it. They just won't remove it. I can show you the letters. I'm like, it's crazy.
Then
what was that?
You need to file a complaint.
Well, now Experian, now they gotta do an investigation now. I don't understand how they can restart an investigation when I already did those steps.
Well, I mean, they can restart an investigation, but that still don't stop your complaint. They can investigate why they being complained to from the CFPB. Because they can't. If LexisNexis is telling them, hey, delete it. We can't verify this. That's their source. Now, what you can say, if you guys are not going through LexisNexis or SageStream or whatever, who is your source? They gotta reveal. It's not a secret. They gotta reveal that to you if you ask them. If they can't reveal another source, which they probably can't, most likely can't, unless it's TransUnion, then they gotta go and just go to the principal, which is the CFPB. Go to CFPB.com, file 3 separate reports per each credit bureau, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Explain the process. Hey, I did this, I did that. LexisNexis deleted it, etc. They are still refusing to, and it's not validated.
Okay. Yeah, because TransUnion, they so stubborn. They didn't put my stuff in fraud. Now I gotta call and talk to a specialist every time I call them.
Or you can even send a letter. Don't let them scare you from the fraud. You literally can send a letter and say, I do not want on my credit profile. So don't get caught up in that. It's a lot of shit that they do that they know will scare the average consumer. It's all smoke and mirrors. No. Okay. So
I thought I won when I was like, okay, I got it off LexisNexis and all that.
You did though. No, you did.
They won't take it off, but that's the only thing I'm challenging. And as far as the actual factual disputes, I have a charge off from 2018 for Capital One Auto.
Okay.
So I haven't challenged it yet because of that bankruptcy. I'm trying to get off, and I didn't want to do them all. They happen at certain times, different times. So
why are you waiting? What is you
Other
waiting?
than that, my credit report almost perfect. Like I've been working.
Why is you waiting to challenge them because of bankruptcy? What the bankruptcy got to do with them?
Because it said I didn't put them in at the same time, so.
Well, just start a whole new set of disputes with whatever you want to wait. But you challenging Capital One, you said, right?
No, I'm not challenging Capital One. I found a whole bunch of discrepancies using smart credit. You know how to do the factual disputes, but first I'm gonna do the other steps before.
Okay, you just want to like take your time and okay, I respect it. But you don't have to take your time. I just want you to know that you can challenge it. But I get it. It can be overwhelming, so you kind of just want to take it step by step. Okay. But file that TV complaint ASAP.
Okay, that's what I was worried about because that B case Chapter 7 is the only thing holding me up. Yeah, and the charge off. I know I can get that off.
File it because file that ASAP.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All
right.
You have a great day. Hey, Talisha. Or did I put? I can't hear you. You muted. Oh, I got you. Yeah, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good.
Okay, so I'm not new to credit. Okay, I just turned 22. So I'm learning as I go, but I have questions about like stuff that's on my profile that I don't really know about, or stuff that when I was 19, my parents had put in my name that I don't have anything to do with, or like things like that, which I'm doing a fraud right now with Frontier about one of those.
Okay.
But like right now I literally have my credit card pulled up in front of me.
So you can. What questions you got? I love it when y'all care about y'all credit young, because I wish that I did at that age. Like
I was trying, because when I was 18, I had like a 7-something credit score, and then I got 2 credit cards. I did what the average 18-year-old does. I maxed them out. Wasn't really worried about them.
Yeah.
And both of those closed. So I just got a new credit card back in January. So I have Citibank.
Okay, great.
I have a credit card with them. I have a secured card with them, so it's like a $200 balance.
Great.
And I've been doing I've seen somewhere on TikTok where someone was like, by your due date, pay it all off. By your statement date, have it at 30%. So I've been doing that.
Whoa, 30%.
That's what I've seen, and that's what I was doing. So
hell no. Do not have that card at 30%. Have it under 10%. 30% is bad. That's gonna keep your score stagnant. It's not gonna move.
Okay, because it was like I was at like I want to say I was at almost down to like a 4-something, and now I'm up to, with just doing that in the last 6 months, I'm up to 578.
And then watch what's gonna happen when you do under 10%. Truthfully, like it's gonna increase some more. 30% is way too high, especially on a secured card. You never want to do that especially if you want, higher limit credit cards and you want other banks and institutions to take you seriously. You should never do that. So they were right in terms of paying it off by your due date to avoid paying interest, and then having a small balance on your statement date. That small balance needs to be under 10%.
10%. So 10% of that $200.
Right.
Okay, and then
not over $20. So if you got a balance over $20 come your statement date, it's too much. Pay it down.
Okay. And then like when I was doing that, I was doing fine. I was actually up to a 606. And then it went back down because I guess back in 2020 I went to the hospital for literally they put a splint on my finger. And they just put something on my credit for like $400 and something dollars.
The bill is $400, the collection? Yeah. Okay, don't worry about that. That's going to be deleted anyway.
Okay, so don't even worry about it. Because I called them and asked for an itemized bill, and she was like, it'll take 4 to 6 weeks. It's been 3 weeks already, so she was like, it should be here in the next 2 weeks. But
next time, don't call them and just send them a letter. But that's neither here nor there. It's under $500. Medical collections under $500 are soon going to be removed from everyone's credit report. So I wouldn't even stress about that because it's about to be removed. And and companies are already starting to like discount them, just starting to omit them. Like, you know what, we already know it's going to be removed, so we're not going to count that against you. I wouldn't worry about that one. Okay. Do you have any other collections or anything?
Yes. When I was 18, I got my first car. Well, I got my second car because my parents bought my first one. So I got my second car, and that was recently repoed last year.
Okay.
Just because of pandemic, I wasn't working. And that was repoed, but now it's a closed account on my credit, so I didn't know what I'm supposed to do with it. It's literally right here.
Did they charge it off? Oh my eyes. Did they charge it off or?
I'm not sure.
Who is reporting as the original creditor on the screen? Because it was
5 Star. It was my bank. It was a credit union. I financed my car through my bank.
okay. So it's still showing your bank's name and not like a collection agency.
Yes, it's still showing my bank's name.
Okay, so that means that they charged it off. How much do you owe them?
It's I think it's only like $5,000 left after everything. It was only like 5,000.
Okay, you may have to end up settling with them, just because I don't want them to sue you. And because that's considered a large charge off, so you may have to consider settling with them.
Okay.
You know, see what their payment arrangement or payment options are. Yeah, I would settle because it's not like you're going to get it deleted, especially if it's still with them. Chances of you getting it deleted is very slim.
Would you recommend the same thing with my credit card that I had with them too? Because I had a credit card and I had an auto loan with them.
Do they charge the credit card off as well?
Same thing.
They may be able to give you an overall settlement for both accounts, but I'm not sure. So you just, of course, will have to ask them. But the same will go for them if it's a charge off with them as well.
Okay, so then you said something about sue. So I had the card that I told you, the other card that I told you that closed was with Capital One.
Okay.
And I haven't seen it on my credit report anywhere at all. And then recently I just seen something pop up from a Paramount recovery for $409, which is about the same amount that credit card was due for. So I think that was them.
It sounded like they sold it to a collection agency. You can dispute the collection agency, but you may still have you still gonna have a charge off on your credit report. So even so, regardless, you probably should settle it, being that you owe that same company so much. You don't want them to sue you.
So settle with Capital One and settle with 5 Star.
Oh shit, these two different companies. That's why I was confused. So wait, how much you owe Capital One?
$409.
400.
Yeah. Like a lot of them are small.
No, because here's the thing. I don't think that they're going to sue you for $400. So that opens up the options to dispute it more. Because typically Capital One does sue. However, for $400, they probably not, because it's going to cost them maybe $100 to send you to court. So, it's probably is not worth it for them. But so you should probably dispute the collection. Start with round 1. Do you have the DIY kit? Are you in a Facebook group?
I don't know nothing.
Well,
I just see you on my TikTok all the time, and I was like,
"Oh, okay."
Live. Let me go.
Actually, one of my pinned videos gives you and shows you the letters that you need to send to challenge your collection.
Okay.
Screenshot and send that letter to that collection agency.
Okay, because I've been moved out of my parents for like the last 3 years, and my leasing office does this thing where they report my rent to my credit bureau.
Oh, okay.
So I've been doing that, and I've never been late on rent, not once.
That's great. That helps your credit profile. You have any active credit cards?
Just that one from Citi. Just that. It's my only credit card.
Okay. So how long have you had that card?
I've had that for the last 6 months. So my credit age right now is only showing as 6 months.
Yeah, because your credit profile is extremely young. But you with Citi. I would see if they'll be you've been doing good with that card, like responsible.
Yeah,
okay.
like they're trying to offer me a new card with Capital One, but it's just their security.
But who? Capital One?
Capital One.
Nah, because you already got Citi. I would get, because Citi has better cards than Capital One. So I would ask Citi if they will approve you either for the double cash or the custom cash. That would be perfect for you.
Okay. Double cash or custom cash. I'm writing down what you're telling me.
I love it.
Okay, and then my only other thing on my credit is that Frontier thing I was telling you about.
Right.
That my parents had got in my name when I was 19. And I was
what is it? Credit card? Or
Frontier is it's like Spectrum. It's like a Wi-Fi brand here in Florida. And yeah, I told them I didn't have any knowledge of it, so they told me
to submit it online.
They actually sent me a fraud packet. Frontier sent me a fraud packet.
No, dispute it via the credit bureaus, because no, they don't want you to dispute it with the credit bureaus, which is why they're sending you that. Dispute that with the credit bureaus. Actually, really, what you can do is file an identity theft report. It's not your account, right?
Yeah, I did.
You don't have to say my mom opened it. No, this is not my account. I have never opened this account. If you go to ftc.gov, you put, I want to file an identity theft report, because it's considered identity theft. I know it's family. I get that. They're going to ask you who opened the account. just say you don't know. You don't have to put your mom or your dad, but it's not your account. The fact of the matter, it's not your account. So you shouldn't have to pay for it, or nor should it affect your credit. So file an identity theft report for that account. They're going to generate you a report that you need to print out, and then you send it to the credit bureaus,
which is Experian, TransUnion,
Equifax.
Okay.
Right.
So, what was my other question for you? Because this morning they told me that when I was doing it with Frontier, they were saying something about me needing to do a police report.
You got to quit calling them. You got to quit talking to them. You have, because it's already on your credit report. They're only going to give you options that fits their needs. They're not advocating for you. So if you want it to help your credit, deal with the credit bureaus directly. I don't even talk to collection agencies at all after it's reached the credit bureaus, because what's the point? So you got to quit talking. You really have, even if they call you, hey, can you please, my preferred method of communication is written communication. Anything we got to communicate about, you can mail me. And because you want everything in black and white, always.
Okay.
So you got to quit calling them. But do the identity theft report, send it to the credit bureaus. Ask Citi for another card, double cash or the custom cash. And you'll be great. Like, you'll be well on your way to continuing to build credit. You'll start to see your score rising 10%, never 30 ever. And then you're going to literally start seeing your score just increase. And as time passes, you'll see more. But you still are in the infant stage of your credit profile. So points are not going to just be coming every single day, every single month. Because you have to build.
Okay, and you said it's the double cash or the custom cash?
Mm-hmm. You go online and look at both of them, and you pick whichever one you want, because they're both really good cards. It just will depend on what you spend your money on that would, better benefit which card. So look at both of them and ask them for either or. Same qualifications for both, so you can choose which one you want.
Okay, and then my last question is, the only other thing that's on my credit is, for when I had that car, I had Progressive. And I had gotten a car accident. They fixed my car, and they sent me something with a balance of $885, but I have no clue what it is from Progressive.
Ask them. I mean, when you are disputing, you are asking them, like, what's up, like, what's going on, where did this balance come from, because they have to justify it. So that's even more of a reason for you to challenge that with a round one Bureau of Investigation letter. If I could share my screen right now, I would show you, but my computer, I don't know why, it's just not letting me share my screen. But you can look on my TikTok videos. Follow me on Instagram for sure, because I put letters up. Actually, you know what? Today I'm going to put a few letters up on how to challenge collections. Be looking out on Instagram. It's Road to 750 Plus, like at the top. I'll put the exact letters that you need to spend. I'll literally post that today.
Okay. And just do that for all of them, for the Progressive, for Capital.
For the collection, for Progressive, and for Capital One. Those it. Don't do the one that you owe them. I think you said like $5,000 or $6,000. I will settle with them.
Okay, so settle with my bank, and then the other ones, the collections for. Okay.
All right. You good?
Yes.
All right. Well, you have a great day.
Thank you.
And keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. All right. I'm going to take two more because it's already 4. Hey, Renee. I can't hear you.
Oh, hi.
How you doing?
I didn't expect thingy to come in there. Well, it's a question for somebody else.
Okay.
I think they're still at work.
Okay.
He said he had a medical thingy that he forgot about bill. When on his credit, a medical bill that he forgot about, when his credit report. Whoever has it, he paid it off, but he didn't ask for a pay to delete. So it's still on there, and he's trying to figure out how to get it off.
It's gonna be removed with the new laws. Any paid medical collections are automatically going to be removed, and that starts in July, actually. So next month.
So we'll have to take it off.
Right. So he don't have to dispute that. He already paid it. He already settled it. Any paid or settled medical collections will automatically be removed.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, good.
Oh, he has to ask it. I think he said he tried to start a payment on a credit card, but he stopped. But it's like a year and something ago. Does it make sense to call and try to settle something, or just let it stay? I forgot what he said is reporting on his credit report.
It's hard. I mean, because have the company charged it off yet? Have they sent it to collections?
Yeah, I think it's in collections, because it was in collections. I think he said started making a payment, and he think he did it wrong because it almost dropped off. I think after 7 years, right? It's supposed to drop off your credit if you don't pay something.
Right.
And I guess he was trying to clean his credit up, start making that one payment or something, and he stopped again. So I don't know what he said.
But now he didn't pay it, because the thing is, payment is recognized as validation in the eyes of the law. So when you pay a collection, you are saying, "Hey, I agree with this account, it's mine, etc." So he's already posted a payment, so he's made it harder to get it deleted, because it would have probably been a little easier. Now at this point, I would ask, if I were him, I would ask for a pay to delete. I would tell him to send the company a pay to delete letter and request a deletion in exchange for payment.
Okay. And then on my part now, because I have good credit, thank you. But I have an American Express, and I think there's like a $4,000 like balance on there. I paid half of it, and I'm wondering if I should pay everything off, because then my utilization will go all the way down.
Do you know which American Express card it is?
I think it's just a Blue Cash Preferred. Let me check which one's it.
Oh, okay, yeah. That has a limit, right? Yeah, that's a credit card.
Yes, a credit card. Yeah, it's a Blue Cash Preferred. And I paid out half of it, and it's down to $2,000. But I'm scared, like, if I try to pay it off, then my utilization will go all the way down. Because right now my credit score is at 790 something.
What is your current utilization percentage?
It's like 9%.
9?
Yeah, because American Express was the highest balance I've been carrying for all this time, and I'm trying to take it down, because with everything going on, I don't want to, like, my what do you call it? The APR goes up, so I'm trying to pay it down.
Right. No, you can pay it down. Like, you can even pay it all the way off, so that you can stop the interest from accruing.
That's what I want to stop paying all that interest.
You can make a small purchase before your statement date, because you're not going to pay interest on that balance yet until your next due date. So I would zero out that balances, because you are paying interest on it.
Yeah.
Then I will charge
just everything off.
Right. And then just charge a small part, like $100 or $50, $20. Get gas. Literally, just get gas or something, and that'll be enough to improve your credit.
Yeah, because it's at 790 something right now. So I'm like, wondering if I should just pay everything off, because I don't want
paying everything off is not like, wait, what you mean by paying everything off?
Like, the credit card, just bring it all the way down to 0.
Well, I mean, you at 9%, so I don't even want you to. You already at 790. Even if you take it to 1-3%, you're gonna probably get 10 points, if that. Right. Okay. So, and if that, because honestly, the points get real slim at the 750, like real slim. You get 2 to 3 points for doing the most outrageous things. But yeah, I mean, because you can pay it down to avoid interest, but just don't think that it's just gonna, like, make your score just skyrocket.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Because I mean, you got 790, so I know, obviously, I don't know what else is on your credit profile, but what else it is, it has to be good. So
yeah, most of my things is only credit cards, because I don't have a house or a car loan, so most of it is just credit cards.
Well, then yeah,
okay,
just pay it off, but make sure it's a small balance between 1 and 3%, and you're good.
All right, and that's it.
All right, all right, and Tanisha. Hey, Tanisha.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm awesome. I had a question I was asking in chat, but I wanted to hear from the expert. So I have an American Express Blue card, everyday card.
Okay.
So like right now my balance is
the silver and blue one, or the all blue one?
All blue.
Okay.
So like right now I'm at $500. So should I pay that now, or should I wait till my statement date and just pay whatever the full balance is?
What's your utilization right now? Like your last updated utilization? What was it at?
Oh, I have paid. Well, it was at 0. I'm not sure.
That's not your only credit card, right?
No.
Do you know your overall utilization, like amongst all of your cards?
It's not over 5%.
Okay. So, and your question is, should you pay?
Is it okay to pay increments, or should I pay the balance?
Oh yeah, it don't matter how you pay it, like what increment you pay it in, as long as by your statement date the balance is. In your situation, you probably should want to get it between 1 and 3, since you're already at, I think you said 5.
Okay.
So just as long as by your statement date that balance is reflective of under 10%, you're good. It don't matter when you pay it, how often. The 5 and 3, it does not matter. As long as on your statement date, that balance is low.
Okay.
So you don't got to get caught up on, oh my God, when to pay. As long as it's at least 3 days before your statement date, because payments take about 2 to 3 days to post. So you want to do it at least 3 days before so that you can get credit for that payment within the billing cycle. Because keep in mind, pending transactions does not count for statements.
Okay.
So they're just gonna count it on the next cycle. So you want a small balance. Make sure you do it, at least 2 to 3 days before your statement date.
Okay. And on this card, is this the one that you said keep at least like $10 up there?
Yeah. So that's yeah, you can for sure because it's a credit card, so it's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna really hurt you that much. How are you? What are you? Your other credit cards, you don't carry a balance on it, or how do you?
I do, but not a lot.
Not a lot.
This is my card I use for everything.
Okay, so yeah, so if you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer this. When was the last? What is your limit with that on that?
5,000.
How long have you had it?
3 months.
When you gonna ask for an increase? Because it's time.
And I only got it because you was talking about it. Because my one credit card I had for like 10 years, and I'm not about no debt. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get it because I'm gonna get some points, which I just got $350. I was like, what's this? They was like, oh, we gave it to you. I was like, okay. So
yes, by the way, but yeah,
okay,
and that's why I try to explain to people. Just because I use my credit, you don't have to be in debt to use a credit card. Because when you really learn how to use a credit card,
yes,
you don't pay interest. You don't, I think people get it misconstrued when I say, yeah, hey, use a credit card. I have zero debt and I have over $400,000 in credit limits. You know what I mean? So you don't have to. The two can exist.
Yes.
But for you, it's the time. It's been 91 days. They need
okay.
it. And the limit is 5,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to say, hey, American Express, I am requesting a credit limit of $15,000. You want them to 3 extra limit on the first increase because American Express will, as long as you've been, obviously behaving with the card and you sounds like you have. So I want a $15,000 trade line.
Okay, cool.
That's
and last
limit.
Okay, last thing, my daughter had no credit. Really looking at the thing, it looked like it was negative. So I added her to the,
not negative.
She's 28.
Don't do her because she's gonna leave 300 points. Don't do my sis. But what's going on her credit profile?
So I added her. She didn't have anything. It looked like it was negative something. So I added her. She sent me a screenshot. Her TransUnion is 719.
See how easy it is to build score when you don't have nothing on your credit profile. I'm like, if you haven't messed up your credit, it is so easy to get a 700 credit score.
Oh my! And her Equifax is 25 points higher than mine.
She ain't got no credit cards?
No. And I told her she better
not go to American Express. She can skip all of the beginner cards because she got her mom for the cheat code.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? She can skip all of those subprime, all of the stupid cards that we have to probably go through to build our credit. She can skip it. Give her Amex, give her a Chase or a Citi. Not
I wish I would have found you years ago. But thank you so much for your knowledge.
No. Don't forget to ask them for that $15,000. Don't say, hey, I want $7,000, I want a $2,000. No, American Express is the big dog. There is nothing new to them to 3 extra limit, especially if it's under 25K. Okay. Ask them.
Cool beans. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You have a great day. All right, I'm gonna take one more, y'all, because I gotta go get these dang old kids, child. Hey, Darius.
Oh, hey, what's up? How are you?
I'm good. Not you got the pen.
Oh, listen. I'm in school when I work with you. So
what's up? Well, how can I help you?
So, hey, quick question for you. How do you get a Chase credit card? I have the platinum card from Amex, but in using your gems, I was able to finesse that. So thank you for that. But how do you get Chase? Because I know Chase is very different in terms of how they look at their algorithms and stuff like that.
They are, yeah. So have you had 5 accounts opened in the last 24 months, 2 years?
I don't think so, no.
Make sure though before, because no matter how good your score is, they will deny you if you opened more than 5 accounts within 24 months from the date of the application.
Okay, cool.
Another thing that Chase really, really cares about is your current utilization with your current credit cards.
Yeah, I'm under 10% now. My platinum, I don't have a limit for that card at all.
And that's why at the time of your Chase application, no balance on any charge cards.
So no balance.
Limit, $0 balance, because then the balance will count against you, but the limit is not there to help you.
Okay.
So never, anytime you are applying for anything, any charge cards that you have, 0 out the balance.
Okay. Cool.
Chase really cares about payment history. Have you had a late payment within the last 18 months?
No, not at all.
Okay. What else? 5 and 24 late payments.
Nope.
They don't. the thing is, Chase algorithm may deny you for increase, but if increase is the only issue, ask for reconsideration and they'll approve you.
Okay.
What else? Have your credit profile? Is it older than a year?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I don't see nothing. I don't see. Or do you have any recent collections, charge-offs, late payments? Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't approve you for sure.
Okay, I just wanted to ask first.
Yeah, just to make sure. But what card you gonna get?
So I wanted the everyday one that you put on your video, like the highest one that's equivalent to the Amex Platinum.
The reserve. You gonna get don't get the platinum and I just downgraded from a reserve because I have the platinum.
Really?
They have the same benefits. You don't want to have to double pay that high ass annual fee.
Gotcha.
But what you can do is get the preferred, which is that notch under the reserve. And the only differences between the two is the reserve just has more travel benefits. You're already getting the travel benefits with the platinum. So no sense in double paying. Get the preferred, and their limits are really good. So I would suggest the preferred.
Now, also too, so I just recently started in the trucking business, right? So I have American Express. How do you get an American Express business card now that I'm in that business?
Oh, that's the easiest shit in the world. You can apply for a business card right now. They're not even gonna run your credit. After you already are in the door, you can apply for anything with American Express, and they're not gonna run it.
Really?
Yeah, as long as the relationship that you've built with them is solid.
Yeah,
that's all you really care about.
Okay.
You should apply for a business card today. Apply for 2 because it's not even going to affect your personal credit.
Okay, bet.
Look, and get the business gold because that's my the business blue cash the business blue business plus, my bad. Mm-hmm. Blue business plus and the gold is my favorite business cards from them.
You said
I have a platinum as well, but you already got the personal platinum. You can decide if you want it. Just know, that annual fee.
I know that's the only
thing is the only reason to justify the annual fee is because of the benefits. You already getting them, so I would just probably get another card.
Okay, cool. Anything? So as far as my overall credit profile, my profile is pretty good. I don't have any issues or anything, but I did want to ask you one question. So my friend, she has a Verizon collection on her account. It's closed. It's completely paid off, right? But Verizon will not remove that account from her thing. Why is that? Like, what can we do to get it removed?
Because Verizon has their own internal collection agency, and they're just like, they don't care. It's just like, it's not going to benefit us to delete it. Like, we already got our money. They just don't care. But the good thing about it, it's a telecommunication collection. It's already paid. That's not stopping her from nothing. As long as her current history is reflective of, hey, I'll pay on time. I don't run my credit cards up without paying them back. All of that, she good. I wouldn't even trip on that.
Okay, bet.
It's a low level collection that,
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you. Thank you for all your gems.
Appreciate you as well. And you have a great day.
You do the same. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. All right. So it's only one more person in the lobby. I might as well. Hey, girl.
Hey. So I have a question. All right. So I had got the Discover card, and
I'm listening. I'm just looking.
Oh, okay. I got the Discover student card, and it said that well, I got it in January, so it said that my basically how long I had my credit profile is low, but then my utilization is pretty high, and my score jumped. It jumped from 10 points. I don't know if that's a big difference to you, but I feel like it was.
It's absolutely every point counts. Every point.
So what do you think I should do? Should I stop using it so much or what?
Hey, I'm confused. Say it again because I was really paying attention to the door. So
my score was I don't know, I'll say a 720. Okay. And I got the Discover card and everything was good. And then I started using it and it told me that my utilization was 50%.
Okay.
So it jumped down 10. It was my credit age is really young and stuff like that. So what do you suggest that I do?
Okay, so is that the only card you got? Ooh, sorry.
Yeah.
Do you have any other accounts on your credit report?
I got a student loan, but that's still active because I'm still in school.
You got to build credit. You have to build credit because every single thing that shakes your credit profile is going to heavily affect it because it's nothing on there. Okay. So get another credit card.
Okay.
How long have you had it? You said since January, right?
Yes.
But what's your utilization right now?
It's 50.
Get that down before you apply. Get that down
Okay.
to under 10% if you can.
Okay.
And then apply for another credit card. You don't got no collections or nothing, right? Did you say? I couldn't remember.
No, I don't have any collections or anything. I just got like a student loan,
Any
and
late
and
payments?
I got a car on, but I financed it through a bank.
You've been no late payments on there or anything?
No late payments.
So your next card, don't get a subprime card. Just get a regular open-ended bank card. You can do. I've been saying the same cards, but like you can either do like the City Double Cash or the City Custom Cash, or the Chase Freedom Unlimited or the Chase Freedom Flex. Those are really good options. I wouldn't get another like secure card or nothing like that. You've already, you got a student card. That's considered a starter card. Now you can get a mid-tier card, especially because your credit is not messed up. If you want to go, you can try for the Blue Cash every day, or even the Amex Gold. But make sure the utilization is down though by the time that you apply.
Okay, and should I increase my credit limit? Like, when should I do that?
Well, because your Discover student card they may increase it, but like the ceiling is very low on those starter cards, which is why I said you need a more traditional open-ended card so that you can have the potential to actually grow with the credit card. See, right now you're establishing your credit profile. So I honestly would not care about increase, nor would I care about my credit age right now. You are just starting. This is building the foundation of your credit report. If you get a credit card now, you are going to thank yourself in the years to come. So right now, just worry about building credit, establishing it. Don't draw it out. Like, get the accounts that you're going to get now so that your credit report is going to take a hit for credit age. It's just the way of the game. You'll make those points back. It's a temporary drop, but you want to build credit. I would get another credit card, and if you can, I would get a short-term installment. Well, you got a car, you said, right?
Yeah, I have a car. I haven't paid it
So you
off.
really don't have to get a short-term installment right now, and you got student loans, so you good. I would get another credit card though, because having one credit card, your credit profile is probably all over the place because it's only dependent on that one credit card. So
okay, so I can look at your TikTok and it'll show me like the different credit cards and mid-tier.
Yep.
Okay.
But I mean, I would apply for Chase Freedom Unlimited, Chase Freedom Flex, City Custom Cash, or City Double Cash. I would look at all four of those to see which one kind of aligns with how you spend your money. And that's what I would pick one of those.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And you have a great day.
All righty, same to you.
Not all y'all try to sneak in the lobby after I said she was the last one. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go get my kids. It's 4:30. I'm supposed to get them. I gotta get them from summer camp, y'all. I will call y'all back or whatever. And I love you guys, and I hope you guys have an amazing day.